Do it this way. She don't love you like the way that she says she does. She's free 10 days. She don't wanna mess with your loving about you. Need you, wanna hold you, caress you. So trust me with your heart, 'cause baby my love goes on and on. On and on. She's not like me. She don't really care for your heart. She's just like the other girls that you tried, and I know you need to be loved so true. So trust me with your heart, 'cause baby my love goes on and I can love you, I can love you, I can love you better than she can. I can love you, I can love you, I can love you better than she can. The man is not allowed to fly a plane in his own country, but you want to convince the world that this man is not only a threat to his neighbors, but he's a threat to the entire human family. You are a liar. Liar, and the people are intellectual cowards who sit down and suck up this filthy lie. Man, I've been rapping for a minute, I don't see how niggas hate on it. Swab boss, the greatest motherfuckers should wait on it. Even if my album drops 10 years from now, nigga, it's gonna be the hardest album out 2 years from now, nigga. The swab boss, you niggas should see that shit. Whatever I am in, the old niggas should be that shit. Whatever they say they gon' come, I don't agree with it. Just had a couple of my hoes that come to be with it. Man, it's swab boss. The reason why these niggas get hard off if 100 niggas die. First cause is a small cost. I'm trying to get my people on their feet again, nigga. But I'm back smoking weed, drinking Hennessy, nigga. And maybe that's why I'm not back on my shit. It's why I bought some 2-6 and moved out to the bricks. Hooked up with people from Phil. Now we know we love shit. Now they know they should quit. Trying to make it hood rich. All that bullshit on your mind, oh, I wish you would spit. Niggas know what I'm about, and they wish I would flip. Niggas ask about a track, they wanna hear that shit. But when I ask to do a track, they don't hear that shit, man. And that's the type of shit that I don't say, man. Niggas know from the go that I don't play, man. Coming straight from the street, no, I can't straight, man. They ain't fucking with him, 'cause he don't pay, man. Why are the Europeans so insecure about other people in the world? And why do you, after everywhere you go, you're gonna kill and murder the rest of the people of the human family? Your history is written in the blood of the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red. Why are you so insecure? Do you know what brings about insecurity? what brings about insecurity is when you have a false concept of yourself. And the false concept of self is white supremacy. They believe that they are better because they are white. And as a result, see, when a man has that kind of silly mentality, Hitler had the silly mentality that the white man, the Aryan, is superior. So then at the Olympics, Jesse Owens kicks up all the Aryans. Hitler is outraged. He's angry. That's very simplistic. Yeah. Well, you need it to be simplistic. You need it to be extra simplistic. You see, they can't even take the reality. I know they can't handle. You know, look. When you take a brick, and you hurl the brick among a pack of dogs, only the dog who gets hit yelps. Think about it.
Man, what's good with the Bell? It's the boy Swab Boss Man snapping off, man. Shout out to Bing on the track, Z on the can, that's snapping off, fam. Shout out to Solar Mind, the commissioner, Solar Vision, the baby. Shout out to Knowledge Born Allah, I do the Knowledge Radio. Shout out to the AOI, man, Go Around Brand, the baby, Wicked Radical Ground Zero, Hurricane Katrina, Ampoon Pro Black. Shout out to the King James 13 and Tabuli Inc. And shout out to the judges, shout out to the peers. Shout out to the reason why we here, man. The people of S.V.D.L, man, and the Argument League. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in. Unless you a whole hater, then hit the dislike button. I got OBS. I just never tried to do the live. I never did the live thing. Let me try it now. Let me see. Stream, key, YouTube, gaming. Let me see. YouTube, Twitch. Which one? YouTube RTMP or YouTube? Oh no, with the Zoom, all I do is start a Zoom meeting and then go live on StreamYard and literally just share the StreamYard. Go to your StreamYard, press share screen, and share the Zoom window. That's all I do. I just got a Zoom meeting open and I got the StreamYard open. And I just share the Zoom meeting from the StreamYard and put it on gallery view. Make sure you put it on gallery view because it'll still just show the speaker. But yeah, man, the link is out there. Y'all see the title. Y'all already know what the fuck is going down. Why is y'all playing? Huh? Why is y'all playing? Let me get this out here right quick. The conference finals round is set. Domo versus Taz. Asar versus Anonymous. I believe Domo and Taz got their title and their date. I think the date is like the 14th. And then this is the Domo channel. Okay. But the 14th, I believe it was, would the separation affect the impact of white supremacy? And then we got Asar and Anonymous. They don't have a day, they don't got a title, but they're trying to get it right up out of there. Yeah, you get the whole fit, man. Snapping off hoodies, all for sale, top and bottoms. Y'all already know what it is. $100. I got different designs, different types, different colors. Shit, let me know what size, and I can let you know what we got in stock. And if you don't want to pick from what we got in stock, you can always order it to get made. So, you know what I'm saying? Just let me know. I got let me see, put you in touch with our sales department. Let me see. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. I had a motherfucking. Is that? Wah, 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 wah. Think I'm down. Yeah, continue. Continue. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I was trying to get information so you could just hit a link or something. Yeah, I'm just used to motherfuckers calling, let me know. But yeah, let me know what size you want. Email me, sourboss1@gmail.com. I'll email you what we got in stock. And then you can look at what we got in stock. If you don't want that, just tell me which one of the designs and what color you want. But oh okay. We just need the hoodie. Yeah, man. If you ain't hip, the S.V.D.L conference finals are set to go. Say chop up and chill merch. That's what's up. That's hard. So I wonder what a song Anonymous is gonna be talking about. Of course, I can't wait till all this shit is over. So we get back to season 4. I get back in the game. as you know, as so many other motherfuckers is. But yeah, man, one of these guys is gonna be your S.V.D.L champion, man. Either Taz, Domo, Asar, and Anonymous. Who would y'all like to see represent S.V.D.L as the champion? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Make sure I put that SVEBOS1 at gmail.com. Yeah, just email let me know what size and shit, and I'll see what's up. That. Oh yeah, which one of these guys you want to see represent you? You all as a champ, man. This is very important. It really, 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 really is. This is third season, and we haven't had anybody repeat. So whoever win this, man, a lot is on them, and you know they get the chance to repeat. They get the chance to actually come through, hold it down, and defend the championship. You know, that's a pretty decent motherfucking spot to be in, right? Right? I know I'm envious, but yeah, let's see the conversation with Domo and that we had with Domo and Taz. The separation affect the impact of white supremacy. Well, there's that ethos again that Domo uh, talks about, right? Well, we could just assume most people will say, yeah, you know, Can't wait to hear the arguments. I don't think they went over the details. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they went over the details yet. So I'm very interested to see exactly what we are talking about by separation or effect or impact. And white supremacy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 4 things right there that I like to see. You know? What is separation? What is effect? What is impact? And what is white supremacy? A9 and the SAR, I have no fucking idea. I have not an idea to fuck on. So we gonna see what's up. But SAR, if you out there, fuck with us, man. Let us know. Let us know, man. I know you're gonna be like hitting that goddamn link and shit. But what is A9 and the SAR gonna talk about? The Bible in Egypt. That's the most lane that the lanes that these guys go in the most. A9, the Bible, and Asar, Egypt. I think Asar, you know, also deals with what? I don't know. I don't remember any of his debates that were outside of Egypt or Kemet. I mean, I would like to see him get into something African, period, not just homing on Egypt. All my life, you need one of them masks, bro. Hey, that motherfucker had the COVID-30 mask on and died. Yeah, so I would like to see him talk about something, just generally in Africa, because he digs into the culture of Egypt, ancient Egypt. I would like to see something either modern or, something outside of Egypt, But you can still stay in Africa. A9, he has a secondary lane of, I believe, like things like economics. I believe genetics. Stuff like that. So it'll be pretty interesting, man. African genetics. Fuck it. Let's get it. I really don't know about what, but it is what it is. I can't wait to get it on, man. Again, I need a debate. I saw the boy KOT put up that Anunnaki stream. Me and him supposed to have that debate, so maybe I'll save it for next year. Maybe I'll give me some work in because I want to debate now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I want to get it in now. The link is out there. Any peers want to jump on? If not, if people want to jump on, say something. The McAfee dude found dead in jail. Y'all heard about that? Dude, they got bit. Was John McAfee? Yeah, found dead in jail. What the fuck? What the fuck? Said John McAfee was not suicidal, says widow. Let me see. Here's a story Stop. Share. All right. John McAfee found dead in Spanish prison after his extradition to U.S. was approved. Okay, so John McAfee, the controversial antivirus software magnate who'd had multiple recent run-ins with U.S. law, has died at 75. McAfee was awaiting extradition in a Spanish prison after being charged with tax evasion in the United States last year. McAfee was found dead in his cell in the prison near Barcelona on Wednesday around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I guess I say. And a medical examiner went to the scene. A spokeswoman for the Supreme Court of Catalonia told CNN. She said the cause of death is under investigation. A statement from the Catalonia Regional Government Justice Department, which manages prisons there, said that the prison medical personnel and guards attempted to perform life-saving procedures after finding McAfee, but were unsuccessful. The statement said everything indicates that McAfee could have died by suicide. His death came after a ruling from the three-judge panel at Spain's National Court in Madrid this week that McAfee could be extradited to the United States to face charges there. That decision could still have been appealed to a larger panel of judges at the same court, according to the court documents. McAfee had a cellmate at the prison, but that person was not in the cell around the time that McAfee was found dead. A prison official, who asked not to be named, told CNN. The official added that the other person was out doing other normal activities at the prison. Asked if authorities had imposed special monitoring measures on McAfee in his cell, the official said, "I'm not aware of that." McAfee was arrested in Spain in October after being indicted in the United States for tax evasion months earlier. He allegedly failed to file taxes for 4 years despite earning millions in income between 2014 and 2018 from promoting cryptocurrencies, consulting work, speaking engagements, and selling the rights to his life story for a documentary. According to court documents, the amount he owed was not specified in the indictment. The Spanish judges approved his extradition to face charges for 2016, 17, 18 tax years. In a virtual hearing in Spanish court early this month, McAfee argued that the U.S. tax evasion charges against him were politically motivated, the Associated Press reported. McAfee, founder of the eponymous antivirus software firm, with which he is no longer affiliated, was also indicted in March on separate fraud and money laundering charges. The U.S. Department of Justice alleged that he and his business partner participated in a scheme that earned more than $13 million by falsely promoting cryptocurrencies to unwitting investors. The final 2 decades of McAfee's life included a somewhat bizarre series of events. In 2012, McAfee briefly vanished after fleeing his home in Belize because local police tried to question him on the death of his neighbor. He has denied involvement in the death and claimed he fled because he feared for his life. He spent time in Guatemala and then moved to Montreal, Canada, where he worked on a documentary about his life. He ran for U.S. president in 2016 as a libertarian and launched a new security product that he called a fucking game changer. Correction, an earlier version of the story gave an incorrect date to the extradition ruling. Okay, fuck that. So yeah, he's still alive. Of course, he's paid the Spanish government millions of fucking dollars to say that he was a dead person. U.S. can't demand his body when we want to see his body. Nah, man, it's cremated. That's how we handle shit here. Let me see. Did I spell that right? John McAfee had whacked tattoo and please him. One said if he was ever found dead in suicide, he didn't kill himself. He was whacked for money. So, I don't know. Getting subtle messages from U.S. officials saying, in effect, we're coming for you, McAfee. We're going to kill yourself. I got a tattoo today just in case. If I suicide myself, I didn't. I was whacked. Check my right arm. Wow. Wow. You know? Once again, the U.S. gets away with it. In another tweet from only 8 months ago, McAfee also compared himself to Jeffrey Epstein, who was also found dead from an apparent suicide in prison. I am contented here. I have friends. The food is good. All is well, he wrote in October 2020. Know that if I hang myself, a la Epstein, it will be no fault of mine. McAfee's death was reported just hours after Spain's national court approved his extradition. Blah, 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 blah. So, was this him? Oh, he was pictured in jail back in 2019. How you get a picture in jail, man? And where the fuck is your chest definition at? Work out much, bro? You got that piss? That's why you need it. You know what I'm saying? McAfee sold his antivirus company to Intel for $7.7 billion in 2011. He developed early internet security software. Goldmine is in the building and has been sought by authorities in the U.S. and believes in the past. McAfee was arrested. The same month, McAfee was charged in Tennessee for invading Texas. The Tennessee indictment said McAfee failed.
What up, big bro? You got a video?
You said what, King?
What?
You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, you're. Can you hear me? Your bitch. All of the years.
It was just sounding like static.
Oh yeah, that goddamn USB mic I bought, man, the fucking debate with, bro. Just I don't know, bro. And then the Zoom automatically switches to it because it's plugged up. It's just so smart, it's dumb. The indictment did not allege that the tech boss received any income in relation to McAfee Associates. In a hearing held in Video Link earlier this month, McAfee argued that the charges against him were politically motivated and said he would spend the rest of his life in prison if he were returned to the U.S. Back in March, McAfee was also charged over a $13 million cryptocurrency scam after allegedly luring victims on Twitter. He appeared in court via video conference during the COVID pandemic, so that's him in court. All right. That's him in the court. Okay. I believe that's him and his wife with the guns. All right. Out there on that boat, that beautiful ocean. Yeah, man. Some white men just got it all. But yeah, so say he didn't kill himself. Ooh. Also, we got the.
Why would he if he got it like that?
You said what, big bro?
I said, why would he kill himself if he living that life like
Facts.
that?
Yeah, that was his point.
Like, bitch, I gotta be fucked up. I'm telling you. Motherfucking tell it. I know y'all killed my neighbor on the way to kill me.
Hey, thought y'all had me. Killed my damn neighbor. You fucking idiots.
Man, that's crazy.
Wrong address.
And it's like, you know he's an important target though, because this nigga's in charge of cyberware for the majority of computers in the world.
Yeah, I think he just created the program.
But I'm just saying,
he
like,
sold the program
the fact
to
that he
Intel
can,
for I think 17 billion or some shit like that. He
that's
sold
why
it for
that's
some
like
billions.
you being able to. But that's like you being able to create a certain type of gun or something. You feel me? That now everybody like, you know what, since Swan created that, the majority of the people say, you know what, we're not using no other gun, we using that shit. You feel me? That would make you a valuable target. Even though it seems like it should be something that would make you a valuable person to keep alive. There's some people out here like, nah, you know what? That nigga can do that, man. We gotta get rid of this nigga. We appreciate the creation, but we gotta get rid of this motherfucker. Cause he could easily tie back into that program. If he made it, you know what I'm saying? He probably wouldn't do it because he sold this shit for a reason. But I guarantee you, if they start doing some shit to somebody in his family using that type of software, he gonna tap in, man. So they like, we gotta get just like they did with the natural healers before they started doing this COVID shit. They started getting rid of a lot of them motherfuckers. So y'all motherfuckers better pay attention to this damn internet shit, cause they definitely trying to figure out how to get a lock on these bitches. Trying to get a lock on these bitches. And they gotta get rid of the people who know more than them, but don't want to. Obviously, you see that nigga ain't cooperating. He's not cooperative at all. This motherfucker won't even just pay his tax.
Yeah, he ain't fucking around.
Okay.
I mean, that's what they say. We know, you know. That tax shit crazy.
Like, yeah, he might have been paying taxes because it's like, well, not paying taxes because, you know, the richer you are, the less you paying taxes. So you imagine being like this motherfucker, he probably don't even gotta pay taxes. So what y'all talking about? Y'all using this shit for the lamest people to be like, oh, that motherfucker thought he could get away with murder. You know what I'm saying? They put out all the stuff. Oh, he killed his neighbor. Nah, nigga, y'all killed that man neighbor. Probably. Allegedly. Let's just say they killed that man neighbor. Like we was alluding to earlier, like, shit, I would get out and dodge on y'all ass too at that point, like I was saying the other night. Like, in some situations, I figure that shit out when I get distance between me and you. But for now, I gotta stay alive. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. But that's the type of shit a motherfucker able to get away with, though. This motherfucker done been doing. He done been doing dirty shit and been getting away with the shit. Now they like, nah, fuck that. Bring your ass on in here. You sick of this shit.
Yeah, that shit crazy. That shit crazy. Well, hopefully he did pay the fucking Spanish government to fucking, you know.
But that shit's almost like how they killed that one dude. Yeah, everybody was like, that motherfucker knows something. You know what I'm saying?
Who, Jeffrey Epstein?
The little pervert. Yeah, the little pervert.
Yeah.
Over there selling keys and shit. Trust no man. To the utmost. But, you know, they're like a nigga for trying to pimp. They're like your ass for 1,000 years at this motherfucker. I'm saying niggas should be able to do it. But they learned that shit from them. Them is the motherfuckers that never want to see nobody happy unless they making some money off of it. And you don't know who them is probably, or but yeah, bro, appreciate y'all stopping through earlier. My ass was, I've been getting in my zone lately though.
Yeah,
From the motherfucking morning till.
Shout out to Goldmine. Make sure y'all subscribe. Goldmine Tree Drive TV. Taz exclusive also. Shit, we supposed to be going over there have a panel about the orthol ozone areas. Do I believe his name is Harold Wallace? I think it's Wallace. Dude that shot the cop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on the run. So that's it, man.
What time y'all supposed to be doing now?
Shit, it depends. He on the road, so he said it depends.
Glad to hear y'all finna get active on that shit. Not to mention, I've been waiting for the AOI to do a collab because
a collaboration
with more to come. That's how to take it. That first one. Get that first one on out the way. And we see how we work together. You know what I'm saying? Like, we already done seen that through the league. Appreciate the league. Solar Vision debate league. We still in the playoffs. Playoffs is damn right. That's what we're doing. Right now we got Domo, A9, Pad, and who is that other fella? Dang, that nigga's not playing. He's not playing. The silent assassin. But when he do come through that motherfucker, a lot of shit to say. For the most part, that nigga so I be chilling. Like he be with Anubis in the underworld or something. Man, sending strength and power to that brother though that he recover from the ailments that he's facing. Man, yeah, we gotta talk this stuff. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. I got your number. I will be hitting you up soon. But yeah, but I got some promising interviews coming up for the channel too though. Like planning on interviewing more entrepreneurs and, you know, putting some spotlight on brothers that's doing different things that, you know, we don't normally see our people doing. As well as, you know, brothers just in general going out here and getting it, not waiting on nobody to give them shit. Not to say I got any issue with people that's working through their issues or whatever life they into. Just feel like it's important to get the information out here for the youth as well as people in general to see the opportunities that's available to us versus, you know, the lack of opportunities that we've been flooded with plenty images of, you know. So trying to point light to the opportunities that are available as well as, you know, provide inspiration to the future generation to create too. They might create some, well not might, they gonna create some jobs that we don't even think of now. You know what I'm saying? It happens every generation, happens every day. Matter of fact, y'all heard that creek? That ain't nothing but me opening the door. I am a door opener. That's all niggas trying to do. Open some doors in your mind. So maybe you can find the thing that you was meant to do. I know Squad gonna figure that shit out. That motherfucker do that shit. And it seems like it's so effortless to some people to the point you could just like, bro, hold on, what you doing? How you doing that shit? How are you doing that shit? You know, the first time I heard your music and shit, nigga, I was like, hold the fuck up. I got beside myself. Like, hold the fuck up. Bro, teach me how to do that shit. Teach me how to do that shit. But then I had to tap back in too though, cause as a kid I used to always watch people do certain shit. And if I really wanted to do it, I pick it up from there. And that's basically what I do with my brother. Shit. Watch that nigga do his thing and I pick it up from there. Between him and Blue, them motherfuckers relit the fire in me of music. So well, I'm glad it happened too though. Dang. Oh yeah, bro, we got some shit playing, bro. On that radical wing. Radical, bro. That's he the resource manager. That's what I'm gonna call that nigga. That motherfucker. That's that boy right there. Hey, I'm so glad. Hey, you ever just meet somebody and you just be like, well, shit, of course, it's like that with me and you. You be like, man, I'm just so glad I met this person. Cause, like, dang, I was starting to wonder. Was the people out here like this after all?
You tap in and recharge off of,
Yeah, you like, nigga.
Clutch, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, my nigga.
Diet shit and
Like,
everything, man.
everything. And we be on our workout shit together, you know. So the nigga be tripping. And then should I be building with his younger siblings and shit, his younger cousin and his brother. Them niggas is amazing. You feel me? The younger brother, the one just putting me on to the organs and making me different shit for the kids and stuff. And then his cousin, man, this nigga's fucking musical genius. But at the same time, like, he's like me in the sense he has that empath nature to him to the point he can be so personable with anybody. But I fuck with that nigga though. So it's like it's good for him to be done found his lane or found what he like to do, I should say, because he probably multi-talented as well. In producing though, because he, you know, that's one of them lanes where you got to be able to see things in other people and pull it out. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, my shit blowing, bro. I feel the wave coming back. I'm telling you, the wave that got me to, you know, over 1,000 subscribers, it's coming back. Watch this. Watch. And you already know how I get down. You feel, or how we get down. Shit. What's mine is yours. What's mine is yours. Shit. Especially when it comes to these platforms and, you know, like we done been around each other so long to the point I might not know exactly what you about to say, but I got a roundabout idea of what type of substance of man you are to the point nigga ain't even worried about it. I ain't even worried about it. But with some people, I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound like screech on the chalkboard. You like, bro, I swear to God, if you don't stop doing that shit. You don't stop doing that shit. Like, and I be thinking I got the most patience. Nigga come along and just show your ass some shit about yourself. You be like, man, all right, I gotta meditate a little longer today. Because my recovery time was not as quick as I needed it to be. That's something I need to do a video about recovery time. Like, that's something that keep coming to my mind. You feel me? Like, it ain't that you don't go through shit. Your recovery time just gotta be, you know, it should be short enough.
Yeah,
if you really about that shit you saying.
1,000%.
I just,
I said 1,000%. Yeah.
Hell yeah, like we gonna go through some shit. And the more like the more you elevate in life, I feel like the more you finna go through. The more you finna go through.
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta
when
be,
you get out there and really try, see it, because a lot of the time, like I say, man, we drift, you know, wherever the wind blows. Oh, these conditions we born in. Oh, this is the limit of my expectation. Oh, okay, so I gotta find a job.
Right.
When you really get out there and try doing life, that's when you see that adversary, because there's other people out there trying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you find out the game ain't as sweet as the game was sold to you. You know, everybody, you know, you see motherfuckers in suits, clean cuts, nice cars, and you know, everybody got it. You know, on TV, everybody got it. You never see a bucket on TV. You know what I'm saying? And when you do, it's like getting made fun of and shit like that. So then you go out there and try to get the suit, the tie, the car, and you find out shit. It's a whole social system out here that you got to be plugged into. But you went to school over here. You went to, you don't know none of these motherfuckers. Solar Mine is in the building. What's good, Commission?
The commission.
When I was a religious person, I used to say the devil don't bother his own. You know, when you just out there, you got a big dog.
What's up with it, fam? That's what my granny used to say too. Yeah, rest in power. She saying it now through your ass for you to be saying that shit. He said that.
How y'all doing today?
Oh man, we hanging in there, man. What you doing outside, fam?
I'm at work right now. I'm just in the car and shit.
Bro, that's what's up. All right, what's going on? How you doing?
How you doing?
Just hoping no police officer come and ask me what I'm doing in the parking lot.
Man,
roll
up on you and close on your space and shit.
That shit. That's another video I gotta make for COVID came along for niggas to remember about personal space. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers, I forgot about personal space. That man, like Charlie said the other night, he was like, man, if anybody else would cut you off like that, you feel me?
Yeah, you don't want to keep it real. Like, when it's like, yeah, like, if a nigga came up to you and walked up to you to that point, nigga, you would have been like, oh, nigga, back the fuck up. Nigga, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I definitely had it out on your ass already. You, what up? What
yeah,
up,
like,
bro?
when you walking up, you'd be like, yo, what's up, homie? Like, oh, wait. You'd have been telling them, like, yo, don't be walking up on me like that.
And the motherfucker
like Suave alluded to, he was pinned against the car, like.
But that's not even like a hood thing. That's a respect that any person, period, male or female,
personal space,
another human being that they don't know. Like it's just like, yo,
at night.
So at nighttime, in light of all what happened with this police shit, bro, like that shows is a lack of training, a lack of respect. All that plays into the whole situation, because I wouldn't even did, like I said, I wouldn't even did that if I was a police officer. If I thought, okay, what is he doing over there? I wouldn't even got out my car. I would have rolled up right up in front of him. And I looked at my car like, yeah, you all right, brother? Like, yeah. Oh, okay.
That's how they do it.
Like, yeah, we're wondering, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of burglaries going on around here, so we just checking around. You good, though? Yeah, I'm good. All right. And then I'd have pulled off. This nigga getting out his car, walking over. Like, come on, bro. That was too much.
Black dude. Like, I'm a black man. So just think what I'd have did if I was a white dude. Knowing the conditions that like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like, I don't. Come on, bro. Leave him the fuck alone. Or pull up like friendly and shit. This motherfucker, that's and I can't even say it's training, because they're trained to escalate shit. So him jumping out that car, spotlight, boom. Jumping out the car, walking up on him.
That's escalation.
That's escalating shit.
So the police officer was white?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like that's so stupid anyway. Like, that's stupid for your own safety. Obviously.
I ain't gonna lie, if it was a black man,
why would you do that? Like nobody called the cops, nobody called for this man, none of that shit. He's just like, yo, he just deciding to be John Wayne today.
Man, come on now. And if it would have been a black police officer, I would have been like, hold on, these motherfuckers got history with each other, because this motherfucker all in his face like that. Like, why the fuck is you doing that? You just woke up. He didn't give you no reason to do that.
And ending up like Chris Reeves and shit.
Okay. You feel me?
And he with the not fucking around crew. So it's like
he playing around trying to play Superman, ending up like Chris Reeves.
Reeves at this bitch.
Like, how you gonna know the dude? Because they be targeting motherfuckers, especially through their Facebook. Him putting them pictures that are not fucking around.
All that played a role. His homeboy, like, no, not today, not me.
Not today. He could feel it in the ass.
He looking around like, ain't nobody out here neither. I'm fucked.
Bruh, shit slowed down on his ass, bro. And this what happened, though. He tried to run, if y'all were listening. Like, he tried to run. The motherfucker cut him off with his arm to the point they had a tussle. Like, so in the midst of the tussle, that nigga found this shit. Like,
I don't even think he was trying to run. He was just trying to close his door.
No, bro, he was finna break. He was finna break out of his.
I don't believe
he was calling for backup.
I don't think that nigga was finna break. He just didn't like it. Because if you look at the camera, you right here. So if you sitting in your car,
okay, maybe that's what I would have did. That's what I'm saying. That's what I would have did. Because if they calling back up like that, and I feel like they finna come do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, that's probably what I was feeling.
I think he just wanted them away from like back, bro. Like you literally got me blocked in my car. It's my car door, my car, and you right here.
That authority shit is played the fuck out. That shit is played out. Y'all abuse that power. So don't even come at motherfuckers like that. Come at them like yo, on some regular shit. Y'all fuck that up. This whole sit down and all that shit. No, because what y'all do is we'll comply and then you shoot me in the back of my fucking head. So all that shit is fuck out. But see, people don't view it like that. We got motherfuckers that comply. You know, it's just a different mentality. And you can see it's with a perspective. Motherfuckers call us YouTube niggas, right? But that other perspective, whatever they want to call it, and I'm talking about Taz and Domo, them niggas, like, whatever that perspective is, like, that shit is complying. It's complying. You know what I'm saying? In light of what already happened. That shit to me is common sense. Right. That if I'm constantly seeing y'all showing this to me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you showing the motherfucker shooting motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And then the motherfucker that you showing shooting motherfuckers come up to me, and then I respond a certain type of way, and I'm the fucking problem when y'all showing this to me every day.
Exactly.
But those are the two different type of.
And this another thing.
I would just say that was the two different type of mentalities that we usually get. It's the people that say they're not supposed to do this, they abuse their power, buck back, and it's the people say they're abusing their power, stand down. You know what I'm saying? That's like my problem with Neely Fuller. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate him, but Neely Fuller kind of teaches us to comply, how to survive, how not to confront. You know, let them do what they doing and go home with your life. And we like, no, I'm dying right here, bro. I'm either dying or I'm killing something at this point. But I can't let you just snatch me up, throw me down, throw my girl down, run through my car. Like, come on, bro. Out of your judgment of suspicion? Like, come on, man. You can't be dead to what's going on in the environment, man. Like, black people are getting killed by fucking white cops.
If that had been any other, it should be even a question like, should there be white police officers? I mean, I'm going as extreme as that. Yeah. Like, in light of all what goes on in the culture that exists amongst them, on the police force, right, all that, like, should it even be white police officers? You know what I mean?
What you about to say, Goldberg?
Maybe that's my thing, though. This my thing with the people who quick to, take the side of the authority, whether you feel like let them do it or you shouldn't have did that. This my thing. It's easy for you to say that when you haven't had these experiences. And if you have had these experiences, it's upon you to speak out. Like, you can't just be quiet because you don't want no more future problems. Here it is, this man had issues with these people, history with these people, countless times. More than once. It's too many times. But he had way more than once experiences with these people. So when like Solar's alluding to, here it is, they'll give a motherfucker a pass if they have a crime of passion. Why the fuck this ain't one? Even if you want to say he wrong for shooting a police officer, why this wouldn't be a crime of passion? Like Solar's saying, they keep showing us this shit on TV, bro. They keep showing us, like, it's to the point, like, don't get me wrong, I feel like everybody's life deserves to be, recognized that somebody took that shit. But you also got to recognize the other side, the balancing that's going to take place. You feel me? I remember in the early 2000s when them black men was in the courtroom talking about the wrath of God, when they killed some white people. Like, I noticed then it was like, bruh, if people keep on showing this to other people who feel so strongly with different convictions, you're going to keep on seeing people standing up in their own way, in their different parts of life. You feel me? But we can't sit here and be like, oh, okay, as media people, since we not going through that shit, or we just had a good experience with the police, we cannot sit here and act like that shit is not a reality for some people. That they get mistreated every time they come in contact with the fucking police. You feel me? Like, it's some people out here, like, man, they constantly get mistreated by everybody outside of their fucking family. But for us who done been liked by people outside our family, that have opportunities to get to know people outside our family and don't know what that's like, Man, watch your mouth, bro. Because you might be doing the same thing that you talking about these white folks doing to us with this discrimination shit. Like, you discriminating against somebody else's struggle. And somebody else's struggle might be simple as they just get beat the fuck out of by police every time they fucking see them. And like Suave said, they are part of a crew. You feel me? But even with this crew, it's the main point is to show that, look, we're vigilant. We do have scraps too. They ain't stop making yours. You know what I'm saying? When they, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they ain't stop making guns when they gave you yours. But it's nothing wrong with that. But in America, as black men, this how you get treated for that shit. They treat you like you a threat to society.
It's not just America.
I mean, yeah, not just America, but I gotta speak for the soil. You know what I'm saying? Where this shit happened at. And like you said, it's not just America. You know, the moment that a black man decides he want to be self-sufficient and take care of him damn self in all ways, you a threat to the powers that be. Because the powers that be want your family to opt out of the power of the black man for the power of the system. You ain't even got to talk about who the fuck that is. But at the end of the day, that shit is obvious.
Just like when we had the situation, you know, mothers used to put balls in the hands of their kids, like here's a football, basketball, because if they saw with a book, they was targeted. So they literally wouldn't give them a book. They would put a ball in their hand, go play. You know what I'm saying? Make them less threatening. And that's just how people look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people would say, man, I'm finna get my book and read in the middle of the street. And some people be like, why the fuck would you do that? Okay, when they kill you, when they kill your dumb ass, you gonna wish you had a ball in your hand. And motherfuckers will think that's the right way. You know what I'm saying? And of course you got the motherfuckers saying, nah, you sit your dumb ass head with that goddamn ball. Cause they gonna kill you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that is just, you know, but that lack of compassion, you know what I'm saying? For each other mindset, because it's a conflict. Because at the end of the day, if something pop off, those people that's willing to comply will get the tap on the shoulder. Go ahead, you move around. Go ahead, you good. Go on past, go on through. They know they gonna always fuck with Martin over Malcolm. And we being Malcolm saying, man, nah, that cop should be a lesson to what should happen if someone is approached like that. That's just it. Those cops also have to be mindful that you have gun possession citizens. And they don't buy them guns just to protect themselves from fucking burglars. Black men buy guns to protect themselves from cops. You gotta fucking be mindful of that. Professional, trained, paid motherfucker. Like what goofy ass white man in a cop suit with a gun is gonna walk up on a black man like that in the middle of the night? Anywhere. Middle of the night, daylight, I don't give a fuck. Walk up there to the point where dude, like you saw, he didn't get up out the car. The cop pulled up. He didn't get up out the car. He's still chilling. The cop put his spotlight on him. Dude still chilling. He looking like, man, what's up? He waiting on the conversation to start.
All the weird shit he was doing.
Still staying in the car like, what's up? Dude had to literally walk all the way up on him.
Think about it.
Huh? What'd you say, go?
Now that I think about it, it's almost like he enticed him out of the car. It's like, I can't see what the fuck going on from here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he didn't even care. He still didn't care about that. He sat in the car.
To figure out what's going on.
After he blinded him with the light, he still was in the car. So that didn't even deter him. He like, what's up? I'm waiting on the conversation to start. What's up? I'm waiting on
he don't want to talk.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the orders. Yo, it's a call around. Yo, have you seen somebody? Yo, you know, I'm waiting on the, because I protect and serve this community too. So when the motherfucker roll up and he get right in front of him, your feet is in front of my feet and I'm sitting down. No, I'm standing up and back. Then you put your hand on me, bro. You just took this somewhere else.
Yeah, that was like, yo, like, and then like for a person like mentally to say, well, just because he's a police officer, like this, like, yo, just because he's a police officer, we supposed to put up with that shit. You know what they saying? Like, yo, the fuck. You know, like, so I don't get it. I don't get that part. Like, you know, he should have been trained better. And this whole compliance shit and yeah, sit down and put your hands over your head. And you know, they even made a joke out of that on one of them comedy movies. Put your hands, stand on one leg and do the shuffle. And nah, all that shit is done. Like the communication has to be a lot better to make both parties feel safe. Now I say, well, we're doing it for our safety. Well, you got to now take in consideration after you done violated, you know what I'm saying, the person's rights consistently. So you as an organization now, it has to be some type of restructuring going on with communication, because I'm not going to be like, sit there and put your hands on the steering wheel and then you shoot me in the back of my damn head. Like, nah, nigga. Like, so yeah, it got to be some type of middle ground. And I just think it's
happens,
like, you know,
bro. That white cop could have rolled up on that dude. Sit down. He sit down. You know, any drugs, any guns? No drugs. I got a gun on my hip. Okay, go ahead, draw it, place it on the hood.
That literally happened.
Pow! Soon as you reach for that, like a motherfucker, as soon as they find out you got a gun on, you look around, ain't nobody here. Pow! Pull that motherfucker out. He was reaching for it. He was reaching for it. Like, we only get the highly televised, but motherfuckers who really get into it, did for that shit. There's plenty of cops that have been convicted for just killing motherfuckers. For just killing people. And there's plenty of cops that got off.
The first gun that was ever pulled out wasn't no nigga. And I grew up in North Philly. The first time I got a gun pointed at me, point blank range, was from a fucking police officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From a police officer. And then they like, it was afterwards. They're like, oh yeah, we're looking for somebody. Like, what the fuck? I'm fucking 17 years old and shit. That could have been another statistic. You know what I'm saying? So they abuse their power. They run around here trying to be powerful. And yeah, niggas clapping back, and then you want to so people take that into consideration when they say, well, if you shoot the police officer, then your whole life is over. And this is in context, though. It's in context of you being in this great country where we have luxuries. This is what they're really saying, subconsciously. Now, that motherfucker come on and say, you know, when I talked to Sinetta, you know, he was saying the same thing. Like, yeah, no, you don't do that. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you got to take care of your family and, you know, this thing. You got to, you know, what they really are saying is that this country provides for them a lot of things that makes them, because let's say if it was on the flip side that you was in the middle of Iraq, you know what I'm saying, where they just bombing shit up and there's none of that, there's no movies, there's no, you know, Wi-Fi and all that shit. Yeah, it wouldn't matter at that point. Yeah, like, you know, it's just like all out war and shit. Like, motherfuckers don't give a fuck. It was speaking in the context, it's speaking in the context of comfortability. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to throw that away. That's something that, so be a little bit smarter. You know what I'm saying? When you, make these decisions. Because we got to put up with that's part of America. People are settling for that. You know, it's like, okay, this is part of America. Yeah, I get to do all this fly shit and I get to have all these privileges, but once in a while I got to deal with these fucking police officers. And this is how you deal with them. Just listen to what they say. Don't, you know, entice them and everything will be cool. That's what they're saying.
Basically. And they saying, you know, we can't whoop them.
It's like you're saying, you're not going to win. They're going to call a million police officers. It's going to be a manhunt. They're going to find you. They may shoot you. They may kill you. You're going to be in jail for life. You know?
Man. It is like, to me, you know, to run or to get away from that situation wouldn't be all that bad at that point because I didn't ask for this to happen. But at this point, we here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here now. Fuck all the dumb shit. Might as well go out the way, you know what I mean? I want to go out. Shit, I know the option. You know what I'm saying? But it's up to me. And it ain't for, you know, say for instance, you did it solo, it ain't for me to say, man, solo, you shouldn't have did all that. No, shit, I don't know what the fuck this situation was. And what was on your mind, even watching the video. Like,
but look though, Solar. I understand what you're saying in terms of comfortability, bro. But it's more of a question of survivability, right? When we talking about like when niggas talk about people's families and all this other shit, this is why we're saying it's a zero-sum game. Because you're not necessarily wrong, right? Like it is easier to comply and then go about your day, right? Like you're not necessarily wrong about that. But at the same time, when we're looking at what is this is one domino that's gonna cause a bunch of other dominoes to fall, right? So when these other dominoes fall, what are the impact of these other dominoes falling? You feel me? And that's more so a question of in a split second. It's like, yeah, you can't tell a nigga to be like, well, you should have, I would have did, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really like moving like that either. But when we talk, but in terms of like
when a gun was pulled out on me by the police officer, I just froze. I dropped my food and shit on the ground and shit.
Oh yeah, I'll move. I mean,
that never in the hood. No nigga never got robbed. Never pulled up. That was the first time a gun ever been pointed that close to me. You know, I just dropped my drop.
I've been robbed at gunpoint.
I was like, yo.
And I dropped my shit there too. Nigga was like, hey, drop that. Yep,
I was like, you got it. I was like, what the fuck? And then he was like, I didn't even speak. He was like, yeah, where are you coming from? I'm like, And then they seen the dude looked and, you know, like, oh, we're looking for somebody. He seen the innocence. Like the, you know, and that's what really made him comply because it was a white and a black officer.
And they saw that you wasn't on that book. Like,
you know, he's a fucking little ass kid and shit. I was only like fucking 16, 17 years old. And then
but
the car rolled off and shit.
But if I look at it from the same circumstances of when I did get robbed, you feel me? Like I used to run a dispensary, and when I was doing deliveries in the in the hood kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like we was operating where niggas wouldn't. You feel me? So shit, I had one delivery. I mean the shit, and it was kind of suspect, but like I was like, we eat. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is making money, business is booming. So I was like, all right, I'm about to go do this delivery. The dude sent me his girl. You know, you gotta register. You gotta have an ID on record. You feel me? And they gotta kind of fill out this quick little form. You gotta register them in the system, and then the person that registered, like with their ID, that's the person that gotta pick it up. I mean, but it was a busy day. You feel me? And I've been making money, so I'm in the car. Like, I'm in the car. I get, I got a new patient. You feel me? Nigga was like, well, shit, I gotta send my girl shit. And I'm like, all right. I mean, like on some nigga shit, like, all right, nigga ain't got the shit. You feel me? Let me be cool. Nigga, get there, get to the spot. The nigga's like, all right, I just came downstairs real quick. Let me run upstairs, go get the bread. I'll be right back down. He goes to the back of the, like, because it's inside of like the lobby of like this ghetto ass apartment complex. He inside the lobby. He goes like back to where the apartments are and then goes out of the building. I'm like, wait, it's another nigga coming my way. There's another nigga coming my way. This nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking he got to walk out of the building. Like, because he had already started walking before the other nigga started going the other way. So I'm thinking he about to just walk out of the building. This nigga walks to the door and then turn around and look at me, pull the strap, and like, I had like it was probably like a quarter probably. Yeah, it was probably like a quarter I was selling. You feel me? Nigga was just like, we had it all, it was bagged up in the packaging and all of that. Nigga, I'm standing there, I got it behind my back, the whole shit. This nigga like, hey, drop that. I'm like, what? This nigga pulled the heat, put that shit straight on me, like, drop that. No problem. You got it. Y'all niggas smoking free, have a good day, and I'm out. You feel me?
because I'm asking myself it wasn't even a question. Like, am I gonna like really fight a nigga with with a gun over a quarter of some weed? No, if it's this serious for these niggas, yeah, y'all got it. Lesson learned. You feel me?
I say, and that shit insured.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So lesson learned. You good? Y'all like I got the information and the ID is probably fake, but nigga, the number, all of that other shit. So it's like, these niggas
but,
like this.
But now think
this.
about like real talk. Now think about hearing that being done to dispenser delivery dudes everywhere, and it's happened, multiple times. Like you don't see yourself one time eventually being like,
it does, bro. That's what niggas told me. They was like, "Oh, you just got robbed for the first time." Oh yeah, nigga, you
no, I'm saying to focus on it and have it funnel to you like this. Like let's say little white scrawny dudes with guns been robbing black dispensary niggas. Like how many times before you hear it? How many times before you get put in that situation before you be like,
I see what you're saying. Before I'm like, nah,
yeah, a little white boy. Yeah, this one might be worth it, bro.
So like a power thing, like because the difference is like they're criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like there's criminals. That was a criminal act.
Yeah.
Because they may not even supposed to have a gun. So it's like it's a little different when it's like the person that is being paid with my tax dollars to protect and serve and shit. And they're not actually doing these things and they're treating me like this. Like it's always like this thing where they're treating me a certain type of way. That's a problem. So the conversation with Chaz and the brother Claim, it was a sense of like the approach. Like, we got people that's supposed to, be trying to rectify the situation in light of it keep on happening. So this is like different things and steps that you got to take, and they making this thing like a whole process of ensuring the safety of the police officers. At the same time, is trying to rectify this prejudice. I guess we could classify that, of what they're doing, and it's constantly happening. And so nobody's wrong in a situation. Like, yeah, that probably would be the best way to, survive at that moment. But see, it becomes a bigger issue when this is like a historical thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's and what the stance is not for me personally. It's like, oh, you're gonna stop doing this, period. Because if that fear is in you now, you're gonna now conduct yourself differently. And that's like for the 18-year-old kid, or these new kids that's coming into this world naive about the historical situation that we brought them in on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a son that you brought into the world with. That's a problem. That's a problem that he's now brought into, because just because he's on this planet now, that's something that we have to solve and shit. It's like our responsibility and shit.
You know what though? Greetings to everyone. But that situation that happened down here brings up a bigger issue to me, as far as something that they really will not want to see happen. As far as we have a valid point, if even for that brother's case, to say with what's been going on in this country lately, with the history between black people and officers, that brother had a legitimate reason to fear for his life and safety. You know what I'm saying? So that brings up a issue that they really would not want to touch upon, because it will possibly impose upon the
standard in which police. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And that's what really needs to be talked about as far as police reform goes. We don't have to go as far as some people want to go, but there definitely needs to be changes made to what authority they have.
that authority of harassing people, I call it fishing. You know, where they know they just may find the smell of blood, and that gives them reason to escalate and search this and search that and run this and run that. I call it fishing. That needs to be adjusted, and that's the type of reform that we need to be talking about right off the bat.
Well, what that starts with, Nizali, is this shit called qualified immunity, because that's what gives them the right to be able to do all that shit. Like that's why people ain't thinking like, well, was he? It's like qualified immunity means that they are giving the leeway to be able to do their job successfully, even if something goes left.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and like as long as qualified immunity happens, and there's a uphill battle in order to justify whether or not qualified immunity is deserved in these instances. You know what I'm saying? Like with Derek Chauvin, for example. Having his knee on his neck wasn't protected under qualified immunity because, like, as you can clearly see, he was already detained. Right? Everything was already, like, the situation was already under control, and this was clearly an excessive use of force. Right? So you can look at that and be like, all right, well, qualified immunity doesn't fall under that. But in an instance where they're able to say, well, I thought this was a dangerous person, and I thought they were pulling a weapon on me. Well, somebody who, quote unquote, always puts themselves in a line of danger to protect other people, end quote. That ain't me. That's why I said that. I said that as a quote. You feel me? They put themselves, like the perception is where they put themselves in danger by going after people who are criminals. So when they assume that someone is a criminal and they take certain actions, and again, this isn't me justifying it. This is the legal system justification for qualified immunity. But it's that since you put yourself in danger, there are certain times where you aren't going to have to fit under the purview of the law or under the purview of like whatever standards like you are typically adhered to, because your job requires you to think on your feet. Your job requires you to have to respond, you know what I'm saying, in situations where you may not always make the right decision. And because it requires that, if you do make the wrong decision, you are protected by the system with qualified immunity. You get rid of that.
Long as they can classify you as doing the act in the act of doing your damn
in the line of duty. In the line of duty. Right. Yeah. Y'all know, you know this. I mean, you was the police. But yeah, bro. Like, niggas got to get rid of that shit.
I also like what I heard brother say. I think it was Goldmine. No, it may have been Suave said, you know what? We don't even need to have them damn crackers in our damn neighborhood. I also want them to damn push for, if you are going to police this damn zone, you need to live here. You need to live here. You're not about to police these damn people out big game hunting and then go home to your damn suburb home that is 30 miles away. You know what I'm saying? That's also something that needs to be instituted. Because I know a lot of them damn white people, they want to go where the quote unquote action is. You know, they want to go where the action, where the damn criminals are. You know, so that's something else that needs to be looked at as far as police reform.
Yeah, because ultimately, this is I mean, if this happens, more often, they're gonna be forced to have to do some type of reform. This is something that's been talked about for a while now, and this is just another case of, this is the outdated, system. Even how to approach situations, because it's really common sense. Really common sense, really, when you really think about it. But see, this power relationship that they have is, we got to get rid of that aspect, and the mentality has to change. I mean, because it escalated, because you're putting your hands on a man, telling him to sit down, and he ain't even do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's what escalated the situation. And is a way to approach somebody if you're just seeing, and this is common sense. This is common sense, bro. There's a way to approach somebody that didn't do nothing that you're like, okay, what they doing? You know, even if this was your own house, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you're like, you know, your girlfriend, like, yo, is somebody standing? You were like, yo, what's up? You good? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going? You good? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Oh, I'm waiting at the bus stop, or I'm waiting for somebody to come out. You know, or is this the address? You no, that's the wrong address. It's down the road there. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's what normal people do. And like, but since he's a police officer, it's like, sit down. He's putting his hands on the man. Mm-hmm. Bro, like, you wanna, in light of what y'all already abused, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, that is not the proper approach, and it's going to escalate the situation. And unfortunately, for that man, he got shot in the process.
And see, so that goes into their hiring practices. Like I used to tell them in their meetings, they are hiring people who should really not be officers. They haven't lived life. You know, like they say he was 26 and he had been on the force for 3 years. He probably had never worked any other job. He's not accustomed to them dealing with them people, customer service. He don't have any damn, life experience. He doesn't know how to deal with them people. See, like me, when I didn't join the damn force, I was damn 40. So I didn't damn live life. I didn't damn work. I done fought. I don't have nothing to damn prove to damn people, but these kids that they are hiring who are 21, 22, 23, they have been bullied. They haven't lived life. They don't know how to talk to people, how to deal with people. Many of them, it's their first job. And those are the ones who don't come in cause of damn problems. They have their damn chest puffed out. This shield makes me RoboCop. And you have to listen to what the hell I am saying. No, brother, calm your ass down before you get your damn cap peeled. You know what I'm saying? So that's something else that they have to look into, their hiring practices, who they are hiring. People who I done told the damn captain plenty of times, that officer, he has no damn business being a damn officer. Look at him. He's a damn piece of shit. They used to hate me, but because I didn't told them how it damn was. I used to tell them, stop harassing people, man. Y'all are damn harassing people. Fishing, trying to find, a damn joint so that you can escalate it. There's other bigger crimes going on. Go and worry about the damn robberies and the damn murders. You're right here sweating a brother by the damn J. But yeah, those are some of the things that they have to take into account. Who the hell they're damn hiring?
Yeah, because it's going to, and another thing that I got, an issue with. I checked out the video today. Taz is going in on the NFAC, and what's this whole thing with like attacking pro-blacks? Like, it's just like, I mean, even if it's like, okay, like for example, like, maybe it's some shit I disagree with how they brought moving. I don't think it's wise, and I think it was a good point was made yesterday. I don't think it's wise just have your leader just prancing around and shit, and okay, cool. But it's just like, what we see now is just like anything that's pro-black is just under attack by their own people and shit.
Mm. Yeah, and I don't know if that can be classified as something that us black people do. It seems like I don't know. I don't really want to go into it because it'll cause a big discussion. But black people and leadership, it doesn't really damn mix well, man. and we can go back and forth with it because
I'm saying like a motherfucker can say what they want to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying from the standpoint of like, it's like everything though. It's like it's not one thing that's black that motherfuckers is fucking with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so it's like, okay, Dr. Umar, the school, you know, okay, yeah, it's not up yet. You got a building, but it ain't up yet. So we're gonna fuck with him. Okay, they're not around crew. Okay, we don't like that, so we're gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like who do you fuck with that's trying to do something?
You know what? That's us though, man. That is us,
Them are
man.
the worst examples to fucking use.
I'm just saying from the standpoint of like, okay, if it ain't them, like, yo, who is the person we big up?
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of people that we big up, but it's like, for example, that's the argument that people made in defense of, like, for example, Polite, right? But that nigga's a scammer. We know he took niggas' money. You feel me? Like when you were doing, it's like certain things where it's like, I think Tav's criticism, in fact, like just to keep it on point, I think that the criticism of in fact is, I think is valid because when you even when Suave was, I think I agree with Suave's characterization that when you approach things with a militaristic, like when you have a militaristic approach, be prepared for a militaristic response. You feel me? And in fact, encourage a militaristic approach. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas is like, he was prepared to shoot a cop. That's what the whole thing was. You feel me? And that empowerment that came from the way that in fact empowered niggas to be like, yeah, stand your ground, hold your rights. That's what they do to us. Not even necessarily saying that that's wrong, but as an organization, you now are responsible for the people who you empowered.
Uh-oh.
That's just the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So in light of the situation that we in,
yeah,
I mean, that needed.
What you mean?
A militaristic approach.
Ooh.
Well, the situation, no, it's not, because we're not equipped. We're not prepared. We don't.
Yeah.
It's just like I mean, like if we had the arms and we had the capacity, like fucking right, yeah, let's do it. But like this, like that's the thing. This dude, in fact, can't protect him when the police actually find his ass.
No win situation.
Like a zero-sum game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna be able to be like, okay, let's rally our, you know what I mean, our resources and our efforts and make sure that he gets the best lawyer and do. I mean, they still got the opportunity, right? But it's either y'all either ship him to Cuba, get him out of the country. You feel me? Which is something that they could be working on. We don't know that.
Point, I mean, we might as well, like, I guess that's what y'all saying. You just comply then.
Nah, I'm not saying I'm not saying comply. I'm saying like you really only got two choices: get out the country or comply.
Yeah, I'm saying like, yeah, like, comply, because it's different, because our complying is different from, let's say, like an East Indian. You know,
it is,
because they're like, they not fucking with the Pakistani like that. They're not fucking with, like, you know what I'm saying? When they get pulled over, you're not fucking with them to the capacity as like how they fuck with us and shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, so it's like, yo, our comply is like, okay, we're playing the lottery. You may just win a ticket to get shot in your motherfucking head. You know, like.
Told you so. Yeah. Like, you can't win.
I'll say this.
But my point was not necessarily to the people that we don't fuck with, not necessarily the people we don't fuck with. But what about, where are the people that we do fuck with? You know what I mean? Because it's a whole thing now. It's a culture, and I'm seeing it. So it's like, okay, bang on the motherfuckers. You know, okay, Umar ain't got the school. Okay, we're banging on. So polite and scamming. Okay, we banging on. In fact, okay, we don't think that the militaristic approach is a smart approach. So we're gonna bang on them.
It's like this, Solar. from the way I see it is that, first of all, you have to look at what our...
No, we're waiting on somebody to do something, though. This is the thing, though. This is the caveat. We're waiting on somebody to do something. So the motherfucker that's trying to build the school, it ain't good enough because there's some property issues, so we're going to bang on them. The motherfucker that's trying to build the military, oh, we can't beat the white man, so we're going to bang on them.
I know me, Sola, like me personally, I would need to see, and I think this is how a lot of black people feel. They're going to have to see something big, something grand. You know what I'm saying?
How are we going to do that if we're not united? How is the big grand thing going to, like, that shit is not just going to pop out the air.
Yeah, niggas
That's the point.
Remember, we can't have the white man involved in it. We can't have the white man involved in it. So how is this big grand thing going to work if motherfuckers ain't on board?
Because big grand things start off as small nothings. Just a group, a handful of people in the room.
That's what NFAC is. It's a small nothing, right?
No, it's more than a nothing. It's not even small and nothing anymore. It's gonna be something big. Like Umar School is gonna be something big. But people just don't know how big grand things start and see how they develop. They used to being born in McDonald's is McDonald's, but they didn't see McDonald's start off. You know what I'm saying? They used to the Asamara, but they didn't see them on the side of the road selling hot dogs out of a wood.
That's us, Walt. That's us. That's what this country has turned us into.
As motherfuckers talking, I do still look, and I occasionally, so I don't talk to him. I occasionally talk to him. Once in a blue moon, he would call me back because I would be calling him. Once in a blue moon, he'll call me back, and it's like you know, it's always a video popping up. Like, okay, we did. It's growing. Like, okay,
go ahead and ride for you boys. So ain't nobody gonna stop. Ride for you boys, bro.
It's like it's always something. Like, okay, the school is there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not good enough. Okay, so how is the school going to last? These are the questions. So it's like it's not about helping at this point. It's about, at this point, you're in too deep. You want this school to fail so you could now say that, you know, he was scamming or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it become. It become now like when a motherfucker constantly do a video. What's the dude that does the videos on him all the time? The light-skinned dude.
I ain't seen that for a while.
Yeah, like he never wants Umar to succeed, because if Umar was successful at a school, he will be out of a job. Because that's what he does.
And you didn't.
That's the cynical nature of black people. That's the cynical nature that we have, you know, adopted now.
And that's what I'm saying that's what I'm saying to that point. It's like now is like just opposition. It's not like I'm critiquing or I'm being critical of. I make a living off of criticizing this
people away from being interested in. That's why I say I might not be with you, but I ain't against you. I'm not in the way. When I see people going to fuck with you, I'm gonna let them fuck with you. I'm gonna let them fuck with you. But if the wrong story come back, I'm gonna say something. But it's still on the next motherfucker. I know he did that. So what? I'm still want to donate because I want to see the school come into fruition. Well, you know it's 15,000 unaccounted for. So what? Nobody complains about none of the stuff that the fucking hospitals that you still got faith in. Fucking government lost $3 trillion. You still go to work.
It's also crap shit, Swab.
What'd you say, bro?
It is also crap shit. You know, like us black people, it's like we don't think that a guy such as Umar or whoever, Claude Anderson, should also, I don't know if I should use the term profit, but be able to make a living off of what it is they are doing or trying to them do. Us, we all in the man pockets. Look at him paying himself $500,000.
That's that Messiah complex.
Yeah, and it's, you know, cynical, and it's crab in a damn bucket thing. The man is supposed to pay himself a certain salary. You know what I'm saying? It's like we hate seeing black people who are trying to damn do something, you know, get a damn decent salary. But me, I welcome that. I think we should have that instituted, you know, for our people who are trying to damn do something, who are trying to damn accomplish something for us, because then they don't have to fall under the damn label of being scamming. Right now, black people who damn want to damn build something, who want to damn lead, they almost have to scam because, you know, we don't have resources like that. I don't want to label it as scamming, but
they don't have to scam, bro.
No. I'm saying they do.
I don't want to call it scamming.
No,
I don't want to call it scamming. You hear me?
The thing is, there are legal ways to scam. It's not scamming because it's legal, but when I look, I'll be like, that's a fucking scam, bro.
It's a lick. It's a lick. It's say the shit that's a lick, right? I agree. It's say the shit that's definitely a lick. But I mean, but I think
that PPA shit was a scam, but it's a lick. Like you said, it's legal. Like if you could, you know, go ahead and do it, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know, like
you can do
a small business. And you know,
the problem is we like it's okay to disagree because like I don't think all black people are the same. You feel me? Like we gonna have different organizations that we feel represent us. I think the problem becomes when, because I think what niggas do is they, like I say all the time, people think people think that talking shit about black people makes you sound smart. So like, bet I'm gonna beat up on Umar, pro-black. So I'm gonna beat up on the wokes. You know what I'm saying? Niggas think that they really doing something by saying Umar ain't got no school. It's like, nah, you really not. you could disagree with him. You could be like, I don't really fuck with him like that. But the campaigns that niggas go on, I do agree. Like, I'm not a Umar fan. Like, I think it's some shit that he say is interesting. I think other shit be bullshit. Either way, I'm not gonna do videos and, you know what I'm saying, go on tangents about whether or not, you know what I mean, people should support him, because if it's somebody that's learning from Umar, they learn. Period. Like, if that's empowering somebody, they empower. Period.
Now that we're able to look back on things, too often I always see, well, the person that popularized it, that I love, that's my hero, was not the nigga that started it. That was the person that was commercially accepted. The person that started it was, you know, people didn't like him. But he had that mindset to put stuff together, and he went through the beginning of the ugly process. So a lot of people didn't like him. But once it got up and rolling, Scooby-Doo stepped in and they was like, this dude right here.
Right.
And I'm like, that's bogus as fuck, bro. Because dude put in all, he took all the
example of that is what you see now with Tommy Sotomayor and Kevin Samuels. Yeah, I mean, Kevin Samuels is just a more polished. He looked at, ain't no way you're going to tell me that he wasn't looking at Tommy Sotomayor. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so he was like, well, how about I put a suit? And Tommy Sotomayor said it himself. Like, he was first trying to make me dress a certain type of way. So Tommy Sotomayor said it on the interview when he was on Another Channel. So that shows you that something came into his head, like, well, I'll just do this myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, okay, I'm just trying to tell him to dress a certain type of way, you bring more viewers. He ain't listening to me, so I'm gonna just do this myself. But most of the other shit is kind of what he do. He kind of framed it a certain type of way. And you got different now. It's almost became like almost like a certain audience that Tommy Sotomayor wouldn't have never attracted. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah. But when you look at the history, you know, it's going to be some young nigga talking about Kevin Samuels, and he's like, no, it was Tommy Sotomayor was the man that started. Like, no, you don't know what you're talking about, old head. It was, you know, so that's an example.
Them two niggas are bitch ass niggas, though.
Both of them are bitch ass niggas. You know, but but yeah, it's like, you know, that's just the way it goes. You know, they do the same thing with hip hop. Like, who really started hip hop? You know, I was arguing with a Jamaican. He's like, Jamaican started hip hop. You know, when I was locked up, like, Jamaican started hip hop. Big ass argument.
Niggas think, niggas really think Jamaican started hip hop though?
That was the story for a damn long time, man.
Yeah.
Because they say Kool Herc was Caribbean and one of them dudes, and so he put his influence of that into that music. But I believe what the hip hop was, it started different places. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an expression of the environment you in. You get a beat and you say, what the fuck you see around you? Like,
they're the ones that came with those hard beats, though. I would say that, like, they're like, it's kind of like it was like an offshoot of reggae, like that aspect of hip hop.
Thing is, Jamaica's been damn biting our style.
But as a nigga from the Midwest, bro, it wasn't New York shit that got me into hip hop. Hip hop made, like, they did what they do, but it was not. It was the South and it was the West Coast that got me into hip hop.
I mean, you couldn't help.
I'm younger though.
As someone of my age, I couldn't help but be influenced by East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like, like KRS-One was my first tape. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, Outkast was my second, but KRS-One was my first. That I was like,
that's a big ass.
That's a long ass gap, man. What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah, no, I found the tape later.
Criminal Minded, that's like 86, bro.
Yeah, but I didn't find it in like 86.
Like 90, 97, bro.
Yeah, I got my first tape in it was like 89, 90 probably. Let me see.
Third grade. No, I think Criminal Minded was like around 88. Yeah, I think it was 88. Yeah, Criminal Minded.
Third grade, the first rap CD I had was motherfucking Ghetto D.
It was a CD.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to see. I mean, bro, I was born in 87. Like, so, yeah.
Y'all know last my first
89. Like, yeah, I was 2.
My first my first tape was Vanilla Ice.
What?
That don't surprise me. That don't surprise me.
The first official tape I had was Vanilla Ice.
With the hammer pants. The hammer pants, so you out there stepping to the tight
Vanilla Ice, and then it was MC Hammer. Ironically, it was MC Hammer. Please Hammer, don't hurt him, John. I had some made tapes though before then. My first made tape was the NWA, John. I'm like, yeah, you can record the tape when you got the double cassette, John. You can record the whole album. And I had somebody like, yeah, give me that NWA shit.
I think the first thing that got me into hip hop was that song Roxanne. After that, Beastie Boys.
Yo, man.
Fat Boy.
Is Tina Marie a white girl?
Yeah.
I always thought she was. I don't know who she is really, but I think she is.
Yeah, because I was looking at the joint, I was like, she's from like South America. And I was looking at her features, and she don't look like a white girl.
She don't look like a fucking all-out white girl, but she look like a white girl.
You look like damn Paula Abdul or something?
Yeah.
No, she's kind of like, it looked like a little Latina-ish to me. Like,
I always saw her damn name everywhere. I never personally knew any of her songs, I don't think. But
Tina Marie?
Yeah.
I don't think you don't know a Tina Marie song.
Or I might know it, but I don't know. She damn sing it properly. I never listen. I only listen to damn hip hop.
Swear this to you, baby.
Yeah. I know that. I didn't know who was sang it. Oh, all right, shit.
The girl who sang with Rick James, bro.
Fire and Desire. That's Tina Marie, bro.
Yeah.
He said it like we're talking about motherfucking Megan Thee Stallion or some shit. I don't listen to hip hop. T-Duck in the building, Blue coming in.
It's one of the best voices I ever heard. Up there. She's in the top 5.
EPMD. You got
top 5.
And the embarrassing part about being from the Midwest, bro, is that at one point in time in my life, uniquely when I was in middle school. Nah, Tech 9 a goat though, nigga. Everybody fuck with Tech 9, coast to coast. But nah, nigga, at one point in my life in middle school, Nelly was my favorite rapper.
What's the matter?
I mean, you can justify that though, man. Nelly was damn hot for a while, man.
Nelly killed the whole Midwest movement. We was in this bitch gangsters
Well,
here
nah,
with our
because the thing
guns.
is,
This nigga
when
came
you
down, baby, and it was
straight
like
in the Range Rover,
we had to
street
shut up.
baby, cock ready to
They didn't want to hear
But you know
nothing
what?
we
It's
was
like,
rapping about, bro. All that shit
that's
went
what I'm
down the
saying. Yeah, East Coast niggas was like the way that they looked at like rap in the Midwest. You know, East Coast niggas is already, you know what I mean, like bougie when it comes to rap.
Ops.
Elitist attitude.
I mean, no, you gotta confine that to New York. Now let me tell you, you gotta confine that to. You can't just say East New York niggas is like that. Because they're like that. Like they're like that even with Philly rappers. They like on some this nigga, no, that nigga, you know, they do this shit to everybody. They do it.
They call them Jersey country. They call Jersey country.
Philly niggas, like, yeah, at the height of, like, you'll see it in the comment section. Like, it's clear that Beanie had the best verse. They're like, yeah, what you gonna kill? They don't even mention this shit. It's like a bias. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bias. Like, and then it'd be like a Philly nigga like, y'all for real, y'all know Beanie had the best verse. And, you know, so it turns into a whole argument. Like, because it's like, yo, they don't recognize nothing. If it ain't New York, they not really fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, Solo, I've been there watching old boy. I've been watching old boy Doggy Diamonds, and now they all trying to damn switch it. Like they were in their damn closet listening to damn Ghetto Boys and shit. Devin the Dude. They're like, yeah, man,
They wasn't. Will Smith was the king. But they don't acknowledge this shit though. They don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Like they was listening, but they just didn't.
I see what you're saying. Okay. I see
what niggas on the East Coast was listening to Snoop, but they wasn't acknowledging this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas in New York.
That was the whole purpose of the New York song and shit. When they get down the buildings and shit.
New York only respect the bag. They don't give a fuck about your lyrics. If you got that bag, you the number one artist.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I thought, especially in the '90s, nigga, West Coast beats was killing fucking East Coast beats.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Dr. Dre was fucking over the East Coast, bro. He was fucking y'all niggas. Man, Snoop had that shit on lock in the early '90s. Lyrically, beats. What are you talking about? That shit was like. But that's what I'm saying. Like when Dre started pumping Parliament and funk into his beats, bro. Like it was a whole nother level. Yeah, he took it to a whole. Yeah, it was a whole nother level.
Like only so many people was able to do that. You gotta look at like Wu-Tang came out as a group, so they don't count. But for artists to get on and put on the whole Dog Pound and they all blow.
Yeah. I didn't even think Philly had hoods because of Will Smith. I thought that was all well-to-do.
No, that's what he got beat up at in the hood in Philly.
Yeah. We got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "We're moving with your auntie and uncle to Bel Air." What you? Yo, who seen the drama version of that? The drama version of that? Who seen the drawing that the dude did? It was like more of a dramatic type of drawing. Will Smith posted it up on his channel.
You talking about Jordan Lucas?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, Jordan Lucas went through all through Will Smith career and shit in this video. That's what you're talking about.
I'm talking the Will song. You talking about the Will song?
No, he talking about a movie. Ain't it a movie that just came out recently?
A movie. It was like a low budget movie. Like a short film type shit. Yeah, like a
talking about the Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
because they didn't have the title to Fresh Prince of Bel Air or something, but it was somebody that was doing the movie. I remember on it. I didn't know it came out. I was waiting on it.
No, I seen the preview. I didn't see the movie. I seen a preview to it. I seen like it was like a short compilation.
Yeah, because they don't have the rights to Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but it's called like the Fresh Prince or some
shit.
Yeah, that tends to be dope.
Hey, but y'all know that the Fresh Prince was actually supposed to be a TV show about Kid and Play.
I think I heard.
He was the first nigga.
I heard.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because it was like they would bring Jazzy in on random episodes, so that would make sense. Yeah, bro. They approached. That would have been a good show, though. I think it would have been. It would have been as big as with Will, but it would have been a good show though because they're pretty good actors. Yeah, I mean, plus they was killing it with the movies. Yeah, they was killing it.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you can make that statement, so. that it wouldn't be as big as it was with Will Smith, because you gotta
Nah, it
really
would
look
have
at
been.
it.
His kid and play.
No, Will was a
Huge.
superb actor though, man.
But
He
so
ain't
was
lying.
they, bro.
You ain't lying.
So was they. If you go look at them in real life, bro, they some characters, nigga. They are some characters.
I'm talking about the acting though, bro. Though, why you don't love me?
Man, they'd have learned that
They
shit
wouldn't
by
have
the time
been
the
able to
7th
do
season
that, bro.
came along. You know how many
They wouldn't have been hell nah.
Will Smith ain't do
They
that in the
couldn't have
first
hit that.
season, nigga.
Man, hey, that man was killing that, bro.
Will
That
Smith,
nigga was
if he'd have came in the first episode doing that, I'd have been like, all right.
No, it would be always like I mean, the way the show was designed, it would be always like a serious moment, a teaching moment after Will leave the whole episode. Then it'd be like, you know, Pops will come down, Uncle Phil will come down. They had a serious conversation, and he'll go back and talk about his mom and all that shit. It was
real black shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
even like the show. Remember when? Remember the show where
remember Kid pulled that off in House Party 1 though. So Suave got a point with the Pops and
it was. I mean, it was straight, but like think about the show where you got the episode where even Will and them they go back to the hood, and it was a funny episode, but then it get to a point where that shit take a turn for serious. Like it was like some real shit in that show too.
Now, who got shot? I think Will got shot in.
Yeah, that was deep. Will, yeah.
You don't
he was
think
like, give me the
Kid
gun.
and Play could have did serious roles? Is that what you saying?
Hell, not
they could be serious. They could be serious.
They could be serious, bro. But could you take them serious?
Yeah.
Could they switch it like Will went from clowning to snapping on that man, bro.
Will just had acting and Kid and Play, but I mean,
that's the next level.
Yeah, because Will came from that, like Tupac. He came from that bred to be a star lane.
Performing arts. Yeah, he went to the
they blew up because their music was good. Then they got into the movies and shit. So if they would have took that acting serious,
Will had a couple of songs that was alright, but really the videos is what made his song make the transition because his videos
on my street and
just understanding like the song was kind of like story corny. There's like corny, but like with the colors and the storyline, it made MTV and a lot of rap songs at that time MTV. And they would put his videos on MTV. So he was like more of an actor even when he was rapping, you know. Because motherfuckers wasn't playing his shit like, you know, besides Summertime, that song. But like most of his songs niggas ain't really play. It would just get played, the video would get played a lot, you know.
Hold on, have y'all heard the only song where Will Smith actually be cussing like a motherfucker? It's called You See My Blinker, Bitch.
Nah, bro.
Like Will Smith got a whole song about he got into a car accident.
Wow.
He got into a car accident.
It's funny you say that because
the entire song is situated around you seen my blinker, bitch. You seen it. You feel me? He go to court, like he's just rapping about having to go to court and all this other shit. It's the only time I hear him like cussing like that, for real.
You said somebody just got hit, so?
No, somebody almost got hit. They didn't even know they was about to get hit. They was looking at their phone and the dude was backing out. And he immediately stopped. So you could tell he didn't see him. And he's just still looking at his phone. He didn't even know he was about to get hit.
He know it was
he apologized to his grandma after he did that song. That was the one he apologized for. That song he did like that too.
He apologized to his grandma?
Yeah. Yeah, he promised her he would never cuss, he wouldn't cuss again.
Y'all act like Kanye wasn't repping with the can I borrow a dollar
that way. I can only imagine the bullshit T-Dog was listening to.
Nah, honestly,
yeah, but no, Nelly had that shit on lock though, bro. I mean,
Common.
Had that shit on lock in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
bro.
they changed
in the early 2000s.
They don't fuck with Midwest, bro. Like they don't, bro. And that right
bro,
there
like
was like the
I'm not talking about like for his record sales. Like he was moving units, bro.
But that was an industry, that was an industry move. That nigga was a slap in the face, bro, to what the Midwest rap scene was, bro. Like,
I don't know, Suave.
They was playing too much, bro. Like we don't play. Like, we ain't got no money. We don't got all that, you know what I'm saying? We don't perk like we do. So it's like,
you know what,
when that nigga came out and was like, fucking Nelly V.
You
down, baby.
But you know what?
I like that song, man.
Two
I like that song.
pairs. Niggas don't buy
Bro, when
two
that nigga was
pairs in the
talking about
Midwest, bro.
D's, when that nigga was talking about the D's with the rubber hammer, my nigga, that was probably that song probably came out, like, I had just put my first, like, my stepdad had a 6'4" Impala station wagon. He had bought, like, some chrome Dayton's for that bitch and had some bullet knock-ons that looked like a spear type shit. Nigga, he's like, put these on for me. $50. Do all this by yourself. I'll give you $50. Nigga, I'm talking about I had the rubber hammer knocking that bitch down, you feel me? So it was like shit for me. That shit came out, nigga. I'm like, yo, the nigga from St. Louis, I'm in Kansas City. Like, that shit, he talking about, like, what we, you feel me? Like, what niggas live, you feel me?
Thing
Like,
is, what them Nelly did.
Talking about no Dayton's in motherfucking New York, nigga. What's niggas even,
that shit was whack
in New York, nigga. Like, niggas
what them Nelly did though was like he done came out on that damn Andre stuff, but then his damn story came out about how he damn grew up real, so that made people say, all right,
and that's
he
tell the truth, bro. We all should have just we should have just flooded the streets with Andale. I ain't gonna lie, like the Midwest, we hate on ourselves, bro. We should have just all started.
Y'all seem hella happy.
I liked that fucking song, man. I liked that song. I don't know, like,
Rich the Factor.
But you can't write music like that where I'm from. Like, you're not motivated to say, Andale. Like, look around you, bro. Like, what are you being motivated by, bro? You know what I'm saying? So you like,
nigga, what the fuck you doing?
Women
be like, nigga, you better put that shit out.
And Tech 9 and Psychodrama and Crucial Conflict, Do or Die, or Twisted. That's the only people that we rock with.
That's the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You go older than that, it's Dating Family and fucking Top Authority.
Motherfucking Dre, nigga.
MC Breed. We fuck with MC Breed. MC Breed.
I need to get up on Issei Uno though. Y'all get up for my nigga. Y'all gonna love that.
Issei
Uno.
What's that? Sound like SA1.
Nah, Issei Uno.
But Issei is a playoff for SA, and Uno is one.
Is he black? Is he black?
Yeah, he black. Yeah, he black.
Oh,
he black. That's the big one.
How you spell Issei,
that's
man?
That's OG. E-C-A-Y. E-C-A-Y.
Common.
Uno. One.
Don't sleep on Common. Common came hard on
you know all our slang in Cali mixed with Spanish. Common was cool, bro. Common, I ain't never been a
Common was a damn New York nigga, man. Common was a New York nigga, you might as well say.
You gotta get the Can I Borrow $1 album.
Corner. I got that. He was a Florida nigga then.
He was a hood nigga at that one.
No, but the thing with Common, I like Common because
that when he was at damn FAMU.
It's that neo soul feel. Cause that is the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? And it like Common is like a high rise, like downtown type of black dude. You know what I'm saying?
One of the greatest.
He has crossed over, man.
One of the great. Nah, that man is great.
Y'all didn't hear his first album. That's why.
He got his own name.
I got his first album, man.
Common was more of like Black Star. You feel me? He was more like a Mos Def, Talib Kweli type thing.
Yeah, I like them. I used to bump them.
Yeah, I fuck with Black Star too.
But before he was that, he was thugging. Common was thugging on that Can I Borrow $1.
The best version of what Common did, of what Black Star did, all of that shit, was Kanye. Early Kanye. Yeah, that was the best version of all of that shit.
Kanye sold the Midwest sound. Kanye sold our sound at fucking Rockefeller.
He sold it to Jay-Z. Yes,
that was when we was finna blow off that shit.
Is they like that? Like even that, like that. Like if you look at Nelly, right? Like the singing hooks, like the rapping, singing shit. That shit, like, it wasn't Drake. It wasn't Ja Rule. You feel me? It was niggas in the Midwest. Like if you look at like Bone, even if you look at Twister, it was always a cadence to it.
You feel me? It was always it was always a melody to it. You know what I'm saying? Like
when Common got that Cube though, that was priceless.
A bitch nigga named
Cube
Ice. A bitch nigga with an attitude. Ice Cube.
I was like, damn.
They shut that shit down.
A lot of people didn't know how that gangster the Midwest was.
Common was hating like a motherfucker, nigga. Yeah, and then she went and hung with the boys in the hood. Nigga, shut your bitch ass.
Yeah. You know what though? Thing is, a lot of people didn't know how damn gangster the damn Midwest was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That, you know, if you hadn't been there, you thought that the Midwest was about house music, was, you know,
that step.
You know, you just didn't damn know. You know, we know now. St. Louis,
shit, niggas
have jokes.
Shit, Kansas City, nigga. Fuck St. Louis, nigga.
Kansas City,
we
all
always
that shit. We never knew that though. You know, you all didn't get, you know, media burn, news burn. So
you
people
didn't have
from the South, people from the West, East, we didn't know.
And I didn't know that the rest of the world wasn't. I thought the whole world was like Gary, Indiana, bro.
Hey.
Like I thought the whole. When I found out about that highway when I was 15, I hit that bitch.
Yeah, that's what I like about the West Coast. We don't have to tap in so much. So like you got motherfuckers controlling shit. Y'all shit organized. Our shit is a little looser.
Shit, not no more. That shit Drewski, Wooski. Don't know what to do. We was organized.
Y'all too white out there on the West Coast, man. All them damn white people running around and shit.
We're gonna defend that.
Motherfucker, shit, it's a girl just damn moved here from somewhere out there, LA or
but
something.
They liberal.
Like, I'm not used to being around all these damn black people, so many black people. I'm like, hey, this is just damn normal to me. You know what I'm saying? But I always thought from the damn movies, like damn Menace to Society and Boys in the Hood, I thought y'all were just as black as damn we are down here. But come to find out.
Ain't Schoolie D from Philly?
Hold on. I don't know what part where she came from. Talk about being around, like it had to be like Orange County. You feel
San
me?
Diego,
like,
I think.
Okay. You said San Diego. Okay, yeah. I mean, there's some hookers in San Diego though, ain't it, Blue?
Hell yeah.
I mean, but when was he talking about though?
Just now, last week.
Damn.
Last week. Yeah, she like, you know, she not used to seeing so many black people.
Just that's the home of them leprechaun blood.
She may say this. She's not used to seeing so many just black people.
Time out, man.
Yeah, just black people.
Hold up, bro. We surrounded. I only knew one white dude before we ever went to school. We're surrounded by white people. There are no white people.
Yeah,
but this is the difference. The difference though is, I will say what's different when you move like to the South is that the black people who like work certain jobs, like niggas work at gas stations down here, they drive cabs, like that type of shit is non-nigga working at Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like McDonald's. All of that is weird. You know what I'm saying? So when you go to a power company, you either expect to see like a Mexican, Asian, or somebody white. You don't really see a nigga behind the counter or nothing. So you come to the South, it's like black people do everything. They checking your blood pressure at the hospital. You go to
Wait a minute, Blue. Wait a minute now.
They drawing blood. I'm like,
y'all don't have jobs out there, man. What's up with the niggas out there?
It's crazy. I mean, and that's what they'll tell you. It really isn't.
To me,
they're not accessible. The teachers ain't black. Like I've never seen like all of the black males that worked at our school. They worked there. Like they did something that was like either PE or something else. Whether they had their degree in mathematics and different things like that.
Are you putting stereotype on us?
I salute the brothers from San Diego because they got to deal with that mafia smoke. They got to deal with that cartel smoke. And they could jump the board on y'all niggas. Y'all like
jail felony, nigga. Jail felony.
Dude to be from San Diego.
That's the big one. I was there when he got knocked out by the other big one.
I thought it was a myth, man.
Sexy for my
he
hood.
said he won. He said he won.
Nah, bro. He got knocked out. That was the day I got out, too. The day I got out, I went. It was on Hood Day, March 7th. I walked, as soon as I get to the park, they was talking, and then all I heard was on the motherfucking hood. And then it was over, bro, from there.
Goddamn, we all lose something, though.
You can go look up C-Hack, bro. C-Hack ain't playing.
Who was the nigga who had slapped motherfucking Corrupt and damn Buster's goddamn eardrum, man? Who was that? One of the damn big homies, you know, Corrupt was damn feeling himself. Put him in a hospital with a damn slap, man. Ain't that about a bitch? He would put you in a hospital with a slap.
I can't think of his name. I was the one with the braid.
Let me see. Slap Corrupt.
I didn't know it was this hard barking in the morning.
But you know, Corrupt got his car pulled a while back.
Yeah, he about done out there in them streets, you know. He from Philly though, I think.
Jimmy got it, and I hate that those two about best rappers.
I always liked Corrupt, but he never shined on his damn solo albums to me, man. He's a damn dog pound though.
He sure you don't have to pay just when I'm working.
He wasn't as dope as just S.V.D.L. Hard. S.V.D.L. bars was next level.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. When he came out with damn Paparazzi, I like, what the fuck is this? But that shit was hard as hell. I used to ride around bumping that motherfucker. Get caught up in a paparazzi. I might put that on today. Yeah. Motherfucking Exhibit. But he got hold too though. He got hold out too, didn't he? Exhibit. Someone that damn put the damn pause on his ass, I think.
Yeah, because he was playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah, he said Puff Daddy took him to a damn funny club, man. Oh shit. Hip hop used to be the joint, man. Niggas don't even remember the days when you had to buy a damn magazine just to damn catch the news and shit. You had to buy the Source or the XXL or whatever just to damn catch the damn hip hop news and shit. Niggas be that catching, late as hell.
Shit, I've been having to wait for Mondays, bro, for a mixtape to drop.
Nigga, I had a bootlegger at the grocery store. They used to let this Miss Lowe bootleg at the man. As soon as you go to the grocery store, she standing with her table. She got all the tapes, all the new tapes. What you want? What you want? Shit.
That's why I always say, man, nobody ever worked harder than Gucci.
The who?
Gucci.
Oh,
I remember back in the days, I was getting mixtapes. I didn't even listen to him back then. They used to have like 3-4 mixtapes out every Monday, bro. So I'm like, dang. And then when I moved down here, that's all my homeboys was. I started listening. Okay.
Yeah, that motherfucking Gucci, man. Gucci goddamn legend down here.
I need to get off of here now.
Yo, Suave, how you like that song I sent you, bro?
I ain't get no song from you, bro.
I emailed you.
Oh.
I'm saying you can bang that.
I gotta finish with Rio. I got like
I need
half of that.
I need all y'all pictures too.
What you say, bro?
I need all y'all pictures too. To go ahead.
And on top of me, no diss track either, Blue.
Nah, it's for that intro song. I want to put it up, but I don't just want to picture on there. Make a video. Ava keep leaving his refrigerator open. She keep leaving his fridge wide open.
Hey, I'm gonna send you a batch of instrumentals, bro. You can just bang out.
Send that shit to me, bro.
That's my That's my first song I ever went to the studio and got mixed, bro.
Yeah.
I wasn't about to pay DJ no $250.
I've been taking it slow.
$250 for a song, for one song.
Hell yeah! I'm like, nigga, you know who you talking to? Nigga, I'm a real person, nigga. I ain't in the industry. No kid, the producer,
That's
bro,
what he
he
want.
nigga out here, he started a studio, so he only charged $150 a mix. I'm like, hell yeah, bro, mix this song, mix all my songs.
Now I'm gonna tell you.
Is his quality good?
I imagine DJ is a professional, man. I don't doubt it. But I'm not paying $250 per song, nigga. I got albums to be mixed.
Yeah, $250 per song would be a damn grip. I need a damn industry mix though, man. I need industry ready mix.
Hey, if you want to link your shit, you do it. Shit, do we share? You stay here, and I did it online.
Need that DJ Quick mix. Make your shit feel big as fuck.
Bro, we only charge
like that last Hustle album. Man, that shit sounded mega. You like, man, what in the fuck is they using to mix this shit down?
I got Dre mixed in mine, man. I got Dre on the mix. Dr. Dre, that is.
Okay.
I got Dr. Dre on the mix. He's supposed to be the damn mix master.
Shit,
Hey, Charm paid $250 a song to mix.
Hell yeah, he charged.
That's what I
said. He said he charged $250 a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shit, you know, Charm that nigga though down in LA. Boy, don't sleep on him.
I'm fucking with that nigga right here.
That's a deal. That's a deal. That's real.
But he ain't fucking with Charm though. But you ain't fucking with Charm.
Yeah.
You know what? That mix is important though, cause you know, old boy got a song that is being played from his spot. Got him that damn beatbox shit, and I think they done cleaned it up now. But when they were first playing it on the damn, you know, radio, I was like, that shit is not ready for the damn radio, man. The damn volumes was off and shit. You couldn't understand it. So that shit that shows you how important the damn mix is. You know, so I might have to damn holler at their Black Child. You know, if you want to do it, you gotta do it right, I guess.
You only got. I mean, I imagine you're gonna do it right, bro. But $150 a song is good. I'll pay that, no problem. $250 a song, bro. I got albums. I'm not paying you $250 a song, bro.
Shut the fuck up, man. You're a cheapskate ass.
Not cheap.
We're gonna remember that shit when we listening too. Better hope that motherfucker sound crisp.
So Lance, tell me this: when a nigga be up in the damn studio and you done lay the damn track down and the damn engineer tell you that he done put the damn mix on it, he only put like a real quick mix on it, right? He ain't put like a good mix, because a good mix takes some damn hours, right?
No, a good mix don't take hours if you have got a good producer. But most producers mix the song before it goes to the studio.
Bring the band to build.
Hey, where
you know what I'm saying, bro?
I got a couple partners that do that. Like mixing and mastering process, it doesn't have to be like, I know some guys that can do it within like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But those people are very skilled at what they do. And then you got some people that could take an hour or two, but that doesn't like diminish their skill level. Like they could be very good at what they do. They just take their time at doing it. It just depends on who you're bringing your music to. Like I think Charmin in particular, he doesn't take like hours to mix and master anything. But it's his process. You know what I'm saying? He has a pretty quick turnaround, but that's his process. You might go to another DJ who says, okay, I can do it, but it's going to take me at least an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they have a different process. The way that they comb through your music, the way that they make sure your highs are highs and lows are lows. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everything sounds.
You should have fixed them S's.
Yeah, man. So that it's crisp. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said a little while ago. You want a crisp product at the end of the day. I just want to say something like that.
Man, Brandon.
Yeah, you're right, Brandon. It also depends on the producer how much work he put in his mix himself before he even gave it to the artist. A lot of producers know how to mix well, they just don't know how to master. You know what I'm saying? Like I can mix well enough, like I can sell right off a CD, but I'm not going to have that mastering sound. I don't put enough time into mastering. But you're right. You want to make sure your highs is your highs and don't have no basses in it. Your mid don't have no bass and no highs in it.
That'll fuck up a whole song, fam. I done seen it fuck up a song like where it's like, damn, the lyrics are hitting, but that beat fucked up everything. You know what I'm saying? Just by how the mastering came out at the end product. So you might hear it on the radio and you be like, man, the song kind of bumping, but that beat, I can't get it. You know what I'm saying? And it might not really be the beat, it's just how it's been mixed and mastered. You know what I'm saying? And then you might have some end products where the mixing and mastering is so perfect and so well aligned that you get like, it doesn't matter how the artist actually sounds on the beat itself or whatever they've done itself is to a level or to a point where it's like, damn, the artist is simply a compliment to it. You know what I'm saying?
Producers make the song. Producers make the song.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, cause like I got a homie.
That is wild. You just said that.
And he got. I didn't think it was wild. I thought it was just kind of.
Producers make the song.
That real spit to a certain extent.
I mean, you ain't got
I wouldn't want to give all the onus.
I mean, that's one of them lines that you say because the producer is so undermined.
I mean, that's kind of true, though.
No, the producer is undermined a lot. So the rapper always got the fucking props so much. The producer was really oppressed. So by the time motherfuckers was like, my DJ, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, well, who mixed and mastered? Then that had to get focused on to bring importance to it. But real talk, the person who make the beat, the person who puts the lyrics to the beat, and the person who mix and master it, and the person who connects it to the money, those are the four pillars. They all you don't got one without the other. You ain't got no song.
But you don't have no successful team without the other, because I got a lot of beats.
What I was talking about with the producer though, it's like the producer.
But the producer ain't the producer, not necessarily the engineer though.
Trying to like find the right sound.
I know. And so I know. But the reason why I was saying the producer specifically though is that you can have a nigga spitting
email or text message.
Great beat, right? A great beat.
You know what I mean? All right, I'm finna.
And I mean, and it can be mastered well also, but it's how
I see what Domo's
like the
saying.
producer's responsible for bringing them sounds together. Like I got a homeboy in Dallas
giving you a sound,
great beat. Right? But it's also like it's like okay, we're gonna have a beat drop right here, right? We're gonna lower the tone right here, right? We're gonna throw some auto tune on some shit on this shit, right? Like it's those little, it's like those small.
But that's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful when you doing that, because a lot of people that make beats don't know how to auto tune, don't know how to do them drops and make the aquatic sound, all that shit that's fire. They just know how to line up hi-hats, bass drum, kick, a tune, and then they give it to the other motherfucker that's do that. Like they don't got nothing to do with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's but a lot of like Bingo,
the one that
like he rap, make the beats and engineer, like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you got motherfuckers like that, so I see what you're saying, but you got to be, because a lot of people give that credence to the person who made the beat, and you got to look at the engineer who mixed them, because all of that is in the mix. You know what I'm saying? When the motherfucker do all
Let's take Cannabis.
Yeah,
that's who I was thinking about. They were saying, you know, they always said that Cannabis could damn spit, but his beats were damn trash. His producer, though I did like a couple of his songs.
Yeah, it's like Papoose, bro. Papoose.
Oh, bitch. No, Papoose, he just. Come on,
Papoose beats be trash.
Papoose rhymes be trash, bro.
I'll be right back.
I'm not giving him that shit no more, bro. I'm tired of this. Wake up and get it kicks because my Apple Jacks, Cheerios. Man, sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. I'm tired of you just picking shit around the crib and rhyming about that shit, bro. Papoose, bro.
Papoose?
Who that said he damn named after a damn purse, after a damn woman purse?
Papoose,
Is my mic working, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
That
nigga wouldn't say that to Papoose in a battle.
In a
Somebody
battle,
did, man. Someone said motherfucking Papoose named after a damn purse, man. I like, oh shit.
that's probably where he shine at, but that nigga need to battle again because all this scheming, this rhyme scheming I'm hearing doing, it ain't impressive to me, bro. Like you already know what you gonna rap about. I'm finna rap about the 7 days of the week. You cheating. I'm finna rap about shoes. I'm finna rap about shoes, so you know what you finna do.
I'm gonna rap the alphabet. Okay, nigga.
Yeah, like come on, bro. Okay, I get it. Now spit a
What about
verse.
that song with him and Kendrick Lamar?
Now get a verse. Oh, okay. I might need to hear that. I might need to hear.
He needs someone to damn focus him. He needs someone to damn make him.
I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar, bro.
You don't listen to Kendrick?
No, I do not. Because to me, he was the industry plant. He was like that fake ass revolution. He was like that fake. No, for real. Listen, bro. He was the fake ass revolutionary motherfucker that they put all these black. I'm like, let this nigga rap, bro. Cause y'all know what y'all finna do. Now look at him now. You see what I'm saying? Like the motherfucker coming up on the Dre. Dre is the biggest bullshit in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like I already
saw
him
music before. Did you hear any of his music before he was like,
Yeah, and that's what I appreciated about him, man. Just like Drake. Drake music before he got signed to Young Money, I appreciated it. Once they got signed, they just veered right into the lane that the motherfuckers was already doing. And I got it.
Hey,
like
comeback season is an all-time great mixtape.
Bro, that's that shit, bro.
Comeback season is an all-time great mixtape.
I said he would have. Lil Wayne was smart. Lil Wayne was smart because he got Drake the fuck up out of there.
Next level, bro.
What you say, Go?
I said that new J. Cole is smashing shit, nigga.
Yeah, he is.
The new Cole?
I'm tanked by now. No, he said Drake. But the new J. Cole. Yeah. That shit heat. I appreciate his shit. But to me, J. Cole don't make good music. J. Cole got 5 verses. J. Cole music is alright. He just got some real.
Oh my God, man! What the hell is going on?
I'm not fucking romantic. I'm not a fan, nigga. That's what's going on. Everybody they put in front of me.
Just saying, man.
Listen, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. You gotta stop reacting to what I'm saying. Like I just killed a baby in front of you, my nigga.
Only got 5 verses.
No, I didn't say 5 verses. I said fire verses.
Oh, okay.
But he doesn't have the best beats necessarily.
I was about to say, God damn.
He necessarily doesn't have the best beats, and he really can't make choruses. But his verses are like, I want to hear those forever.
Bro, but the problem is he makes his own beats.
And I didn't say Kendrick run hard, man. Y'all gotta stop.
Only so long that lasts, yeah.
I said I don't listen to Kendrick.
I think his off-season beats, his KOD beats, have shifted from For Your Eyes Only. Because For Your Eyes Only, that was a real mellow album. Like you don't listen to that.
No, but he be writing some dope songs though, like man.
Yeah, but Suave is right. I mean, J. Cole's hooks. You don't listen to Cole for his hooks. Like you listen for the verses.
That verse.
Now you listen for him to spit. He ain't go in.
Especially if he features somebody.
But the beat is right.
Is you singing to me, Cole, man? Are you singing to me?
That pride is the devil, though. That pride is the devil, though. I'm vibing. What is the devil?
Give me a fire J. Cole chorus, bro.
So say something blasphemous about Lupe Fiasco.
I will. I never liked a song from him, man. I never liked one song from damn Lupe.
Hey, man.
I knew it was coming.
Lupe Fiasco, I could say, if I had to critique him in a negative way, nothing jumps out. He got his own lane. That's so, I could kind of see that. He's like a Common. He's like a Common.
Yeah.
Common's the more mature one. He's the more child. So they got their own lane. His choruses, his choruses are they're not sorry. So he writes okay choruses, and every now and then he writes a chorus that's like, ooh, that was tough. His beats, I don't miss them. I ain't gonna lie. But they accent his songs well. So you're gonna miss him once you hear the song. That all night.
I guess I'm not being fair because I've only heard
and that kick push, the other one about the robot, that daydream.
Oh yeah.
I just had to sleep around like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But
the show goes on.
Yeah, the show. All right. Like so. If I had to say something about him, is that he's just not likable. He's not like you know, he doesn't have that star power. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, you look like somebody I know for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like the nigga that's behind me, matter of fact. You know, if I had to, he's just not marketable as a lead star. He could write for somebody, he probably is, and blowing like most of your fucking favorite rappers probably got a verse from him, and that's why you like him so much. But he's not like a lead actor. He
doesn't pop
support
out,
system. Yeah, he doesn't. He never was willing. Like I didn't see it. I ain't see it.
So what about King Los for?
Gay. He did some gay shit with Puffy. I think that's the one thing people to kick him in his nuts about. You know what I'm saying? Other than that,
what happened?
You said King Los.
Yeah.
What happened?
Other than that,
talking about the battle rapper.
Talking about King Louis?
He was a rapper. No, King Los. The rapper that was with Bad Boy. Y'all don't remember King Los?
They don't remember. I need to know what happened.
What was this song?
See?
Yeah, name his song.
See? But he's one of them people, his verses, his beats were stolen. His beats were stolen. His choruses aren't memorable. They're likable to writers. Now, if you are a writer or artist, his choruses, you like them. If you're a consumer, what the fuck was that? I don't remember it. There was nothing catchy that I could grab. But his verses are hard. That's why he in a battle right now. But he ghostwrite for a lot of people, though. He hard as far as that pen. What you say, Go?
He got called War. So. That shit, I thought that was Kendrick Lamar, bro. I had to actually look at the video to see it because I first heard it like on the radio. I was in the car with a little chick and shit. And I'm like, man, this shit going hard. He's like, nigga, there's a war going on outside. Not the one on TV, but the one that everybody got. Man, I'm like, bro, hold on. This nigga, who the fuck is this nigga? But like, you gotta hear that shit. War, bro. Listen to that shit.
I think I did.
He killed that Lemon Pepper. Recently.
I will never listen to a song named Lemon Pepper.
Everybody got time. Lemon Pepper.
No. I'm 100% convinced that shit go, bro. But some shit I just keep out of my diet, bro. And I lose. I ain't gonna lie. I lose. But shit, bro, I cannot click. And it's going crazy too, bro. Lemon pepper. I'm like, how did the Arabs come in and lemon pepper us? We didn't have lemon pepper growing up.
It was Drake. It's Drake did the shit,
bro. Hey, listen, if you fuck with Drake, always has a at least one verse where he reminds you of the old Drake.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying?
Dirty
like,
mix,
not that new shit.
Is that what he did?
He always got one, and that nigga, that lemon pepper nigga.
Lemon pepper is it?
He was spitting, bro.
I just rapping, like that, bro. Drake was a breath of fresh air, bro. When I
that nigga said he was. That nigga,
I can't deny him. I can't deny him.
And that nigga said these days fame is disconnected from excellence, nigga. Like you gotta listen to that Lemon Pepper shit, bro. You gotta listen to that.
And that's what I like because to me, Lil Wayne was smart. Because if Lil Wayne would have just let Drake blow up by himself, Lil Wayne would have had to sit the fuck down or switch up. But he got that nigga under his wing and said, now, you rap like me, nigga. I'm going to take a little bit, but you can rap about bitches and drugs and all this shit. Because if not, Wayne would have had to start keeping that substance. He would have had to mature. You know what I'm saying? But it's too easy just impressing people with some shit they can't afford, a bitch they can't fuck with some weed. and a violent act.
Bro, the internal, like this is like during like the peak of my college fucking days. You feel me? So it's like all type of emotional shit niggas going through, learning about yourself, shit with bitches and all this other shit. This nigga was like, nigga, rap, bro. Rap is okay to be.
What's going on with the guy? One black and white casino.
It's okay to be introspective, nigga. Talk about yourself. Talk about your emotions. Bitch, she hurt your feelings, nigga.
Show your weaknesses up.
Yeah, show your
vulnerability. Show your vulnerability.
That's why today Drake is bulletproof. Because what are you gonna say to him, nigga? You saw.
Yeah.
Man, like what? You
came in the game song.
Nigga said,
Hey, but
if you ever saw Avion Crockett spoof that nigga, bro, that is the shit, bro. My bad, Blue. I had to mute you, man. You was asking for that black. You was low with it, but it was loud as hell.
Hey, damn. This one thing they can't even hate on the new generation for it. Like, as much as the old heads, I remember when rap was like so-called at its peak in the 90s. The old heads used to be like, man, see what's missing from the black household and the music is the brothers is not singing no more. You know, when we were singing at a C tone, you know, it was adding to the testosterone and men wanted to be men. And now niggas singing and shit, motherfuckers like, that's mumble rap. That's, you know,
because they sang about the same shit. They like, you want us to sing, okay, I'll kill you, I'll shoot you, and I'll fuck your bitch. I mean, like, that ain't what we meant.
I'm depressed. I want to die. I want to kill people.
Yeah, that ain't what we meant, bro.
Hey, but the best nigga out of these new niggas, bro. The best nigga out of these new niggas is Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Ain't nobody fucking with that nigga.
I gotta give it up to him. Now, at first, I was damn stunting on him, man. I damn stunting on him first, but I gotta give it to him now.
Dub Baby is too repetitive. Dub Baby is solidified, but he's too repetitive. Roddy Ricch, Industry Plant.
Roddy Ricch go too. But the only nigga touching Lil Baby in the feds.
21 Savage, man. I fuck with 21 Savage, man.
Who in the feds?
Like, as 21 Savage, he kind of grew up. You feel me? I fuck with 21 Savage.
He got some nice beats, though, Mo. I like his beats. His
when we talk about young producers, Metro Boomin,
man,
he's stupid. Metro Boomin,
yeah. He's so cold, but he's so cold. He done backed away on you. Niggas ain't even peep it. Like, he done backed away. Like, all right, y'all do y'all thing. Because this young cat's taking over that, like, be doing gunning them beats and shit. Like, this is crazy with it, too. And what that dude, he say, Weezy out of here. Man, Weezy crazy with it. Like, you talking about beats. Them niggas coming up out the South putting some shit down. And the Midwest, like, your brother.
I'm mad at Atlanta.
Crazy.
Atlanta didn't really like had a couple different times where like they was like, yeah, we all here. Yeah, everything comes through.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Yeah. There's been a couple times where Atlanta. Now the first time that Atlanta was on with like the Ludacris era, you feel me? The motherfucking T.I. You feel me? Now, hey, speaking of Ludacris, have you ever heard that new? I think it's Conway the Machine.
Yeah.
Scatterbrain
Machine.
Oh yeah. With G,
he got a song called Nigga Jid. I don't even fuck with Jid like that, but I'm not gonna lie.
Man, you crazy.
And they fuck Ludacris.
I can't see Jim Jones challenge him.
That's the one they was on that song with Ludacris.
Conway.
Yeah, that song with Ludacris.
They fuck that nigga Ludacris over, bro. Fuck that nigga over.
You say what?
They fuck Ludacris over on that song, bro.
This is they fucked him over.
Hold on, you saying Ludacris came back on the song?
Man, Ludacris, he was Ludacris.
He got a song with Conway the Machine.
He was Ludacris. But them niggas ran laps around that nigga.
I
think he held his own, though. I do think he held his own. I think he, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Man, we might have
hard to run laps around Luda, bro.
We might have to play this shit.
That's hard for me to
believe.
You saying Luda need to go ahead and bow out?
No, I'm just saying that. No, that wasn't that wasn't an average Conway verse either. That was an above average Conway.
So he blacked out.
I'm on the he
I
was
think
on the song.
I think the second dude had the style.
And JID.
Yeah, and Conway just rolled with that style and spoke that gangster shit that he spoke. And then they sent that shit to Luda. And they bought a verse from Luda.
They beat
Conway supposed to be battling Jim Jones.
That's what I'm saying. What's up with Conway and Jim Jones?
They supposed to be doing a damn battle, man. Jim Jones challenged him. He said he better than damn Conway, man.
Man, he crazy.
But you gotta peep the damn format though. It ain't a damn battle of bars, I don't think. I think it's a battle of whoever can do like the hottest song.
Whoever can fuck with Jim Jones is New York niggas. Cam, yes. Jewels, yes. Jim Jones?
Yes, but Jim Jones.
Are you tired of all the gimmicks like fire furnace, get a free air conditioner? My dad always said nothing is free, but the plenty.
No, I didn't say he was bad.
I don't listen to the new shit, but that shit was alright. I like that shit right there.
That's hard.
Yeah, that shit was heat.
That's what's up. No, he was Luda. He was definitely Luda, but did you see the style? And he came in. You so thirsty, you drinking poison, nigga. Like what?
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Man, that shit there. I
That's
can't
not
stand
you
that shit
kidding
there.
around with toys, nigga. And then it's
Yeah,
the
like
content
get
is
fake with
different
the
because
Hollywood belt, heavyweight belt.
like he mostly just those catchphrases. Then it's not like, did you just hear what he said? Did you just?
But Luda can do that double time. He should have rapped fast.
No, I think what I think is that they just paid him for the verse. They sent him, paid him for the verse, and put that verse on the song. I got a Luda verse. Yeah. And they put it on, they had enough in the budget to shoot the video.
He didn't hear that.
I don't listen, and I don't think
he didn't even mention
I don't think that's a
Ludacris just not coming back. He did not mention Conway the Machine or JID in his verse.
He didn't.
You're not doing
that.
You
got a point there. You got a point. Yeah.
You're not.
I mean, it wasn't a bad verse though. No. It wasn't a bad verse. He was flipping.
Yeah, that shows just how good he is, man. Because he did that kind of lackluster, and just like Suave said, he hadn't heard what the hell did there.
No, that verse is very irritating on that song for me. Like as a consumer, I appreciate it. Like it's a go. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna turn it down. It's a Ludiverse, but
because it changes the pace. Like right, the song ain't all one pace throughout the whole shit. You feel me? You get layers to it. So I thought. I think the song dope. Really.
Conway is a fucking machine, bro. That dude.
It's better than DMX song to me.
You said
who the dude with the damn wine?
I don't think posthumous music really hit like that. Other than like Pac shit and Biggie shit. Like when niggas try to do with niggas music, like because it's unreleased, you feel me? It's like it's a reason. Like niggas don't be thinking like it's a reason why that shit was unreleased. You feel me? Like niggas, like I'm gonna put it on the shelf. I'm gonna chill on it.
How they did Pop?
You know what I'm saying? But then niggas is like, so we just make money off. We just make money off whatever they record. Anyway, everybody gonna listen to it because they did.
Hey, bro, my first album release come from shit that I made in 2004. Nobody can tell.
That's what it's getting back to, bro. A lot of this shit that motherfuckers was on, like me and Bingo was talking about this shit. We got a whole 219 Boys album. We talking about redoing and putting it back out because this shit, it was ahead of its time. A lot of us is ahead of our time. You know what I'm saying? So the shit don't even sound dated. It's like, damn,
bro, we was working hard to blend with the industry.
Because I remember, because what happened was, like when you shifted from that era from like trap music, it shifted to like really lyrical backpack rap. You know what I'm saying? Like when it shifted from, you know what I'm saying, T.I., Jeezy, and Gucci and all that shit. You saw the emergence of the Drakes, the J. Coles, the Kendricks, the B.O.B.s, you know what I'm saying, the Kid Cuddies. It was like these artistic, really lyrical niggas.
I think Kendrick got that shit. Kendrick,
they call it emo.
And Royce got that shit back lyrical.
That shit didn't last. That shit didn't last as long as niggas thought that he would.
You remember when Kendrick did the verse battles, the verses, when he said that shit in his verse, that woke everybody up.
You talking about that Control verse?
Yeah, that Control verse. That woke everybody up.
Who was that? That was Big Sean. That was Big Sean's song. We had that verse.
Yeah, Big Sean's song. And then Royce was like, that he did an interview, and that's when Royce and them was like dissing all of the niggas that can't rap, what they call them mumble rappers. That's when the mumble rappers start disappearing.
You know what, Lance?
Royce is another Royce. To be for real, Royce is another Papoose to me, bro. As far as I'm concerned, Royce is another Papoose, bro. The niggas is in the same box.
Well, he's very vocal. Hold on, you got to remember now. He's very vocal in the hip hop
industry. Y'all do me a favor, man. When was that song? I got two questions. When was that song out? Because that shit sounded a lot like my song, like the content.
Talking about that Scatterbrain joint? The joint we just played?
Yeah, bro.
I thought I heard you. Hey, bro, I really thought I heard you on there.
That's all in my last song, bro. Demons. Go check that.
That just came out, bro.
Weeks ago.
That's new. Yeah, that's new.
It's probably a month old now.
Yeah, probably about because it's off his album. It's off his album. I only seen it because the video, you know what I'm saying, the video popped up as a suggestion, and I was like, damn, this shit kind of.
It said June 8th. He put it on his YouTube June 8th.
Yeah. I think Royce is one of them niggas that's like, it's certain niggas that people be like, this is my underground nigga. Like, this is my nigga who's not mainstream, but he known in hip hop. Like Papoose, Royce, who else is like that? Like niggas like Sugar Free.
Like they good, they good,
Oh,
they good,
shit.
they
This
good.
nigga just pulled up Sugar Free.
They good, like complimentary people, like what's the name? Damn, I was just saying, like Lupe Fiasco. I feel like they not like the star, but I like Papoose with Remy Ma. Like that shit is hard.
A verse here and
Yeah, I like that,
star.
but I don't like Papoose.
Remy Ma's a
I don't
star,
like Papoose, a battle rapper.
He compliment. You don't like the battle rapper?
I don't like Papoose, the battle rapper, bro. I like Papoose, the song maker.
Yeah. Like if they just bite down on that, man, they jiggy. But like Royce is like just a cool dude in real life. You know what I'm saying? And he like, you know, ain't nobody questioning his writing ability, but I don't think he got that star power. He's too laid back. He's not enough of a character. I'll put it to you like that.
Grammy nominated.
These people don't be part of it. They don't have enough character. If you get them sit down,
that's like
when they talk, you'll be impressed. But just on the average side, they closed off, they separated, they really don't like people around them in their business, and they're not scared to show. Like the star has to be somebody who comes in and makes the whole room their family. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like Royce,
I can't think of a Royce verse that like niggas just wowed a nigga like, yo, that was. I mean, nigga, because I feel like at this point we know that niggas are lyrical. It's a bunch of lyrical niggas out here. You feel me? But it's like nigga, like verses got like that punch, nigga, like that factor. Royce ain't got
the best verse.
Bro, niggas don't listen to Royce because he got that black power shit in his shit,
was his damn LA Leakers freestyle. That shit fire to me, man.
Okay,
that's the best verse that I ever
spit it.
He talked too damn fast. He talked too fast for me. I'm from Florida. I talk
best
slow.
Verse, like you can have these fire verses, right? Only certain people pay attention to that. Those fire verses are surrounded with a beat and a chorus. That's what make people remember that verse. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have a fire verse, but if you're like Papoose and these other motherfuckers who never really got that mainstay, that front budget where it was like, let's get the team in and get him some hit songs, you losing track of them verses because you're not checking back for them songs. You're not checking.
What y'all thought about the damn Migos Culture 3?
I didn't listen to it all, and I think they plagiarized it. So I gotta pay attention. But I heard a few of them. But Bingo played me a beat that beat that they did the old school with the hats, and they were sitting there talking. I forgot which one it is. Bingo got that same beat in his computer right now. So it's like, and Atlanta, Atlanta is one of them places that we've had repeat offenders. You know what I'm saying? Like verses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Since the 90s.
I used to live there. I know Atlanta, man. You gotta watch your shit down there. Niggas, shit. Niggas better take your shit.
They got that paperwork game down pat, bro. They will take your whole verse because Midwest niggas don't know about the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? We'll spit our whole verse like we just didn't give a nigga $30,000. I don't know, man. Like the Migos' whole style. If you listen to Thugged Out, I can play some of that shit. I really believe that's where they got their style from. Because Thugged Out went down there with Gucci, man, and did some music down there. You know, they still I think one of them still down there, but they still posted them down there. It's a lot of Gary niggas in Atlanta right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of niggas from all over there now. You know, I be watching that shit on YouTube, Dirty Glove Bastard, you know, and you know, he be highlighting all the damn new upcoming acts, and almost all of them talking about they in the damn age trying to build, network, all that shit. So, you know, of course, they damn getting some of everybody's style and shit, you know. Them niggas down there, they done damn shifted the damn focal point from, you know, wherever it was, New York, California, wherever. It's all about the A now, man. It's all about the A. You gotta go through the A if you wanna pop. It seemed like, you know, but everybody moving and shit, all that, this and that. So y'all think that your boy Pooh Shiesty gonna get out, or is he gonna go ahead and fall for that? I've been telling niggas down here in Florida, they have the 10-20 life rule. If you have a gun, 10. If you shoot it, 20. If you hit someone, 25 to life. I'm like, man, it ain't looking good for you. It ain't
man, it's looking hard. It's looking hard for that boy, man. It's looking mad hard for that boy. And everybody want to play around until they go to another state and fuck around with their laws, and then now you got to deal with it. And all that money ain't gonna insulate you out of that.
He gonna need damn Trump to give him a damn pardon like damn Yak, man. He gonna need a pardon like damn Yak. Motherfucker Yak gave damn Trump a damn happy birthday. And you know what? I would too. If that nigga got me out of damn prison, I'd be like, happy birthday, Trump. Fuck that, you know, but hey, that's just me. Shit, nigga, get me out this motherfucker. Yup, I'll give you a motherfucking happy birthday and a damn vote, nigga. But
hey, so not to interrupt you, DZ. What's going on with Trump and them saying nigga might be getting back in office legally? Bringing up all these charges on all these people in Arizona for conspiracy and shit when you turn on your country.
I don't know, Domo, what you got?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Now I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know how
you ain't heard no shit on that, Domo?
Nobody heard nothing about that, man. That's some underground shit.
Yeah, it might be some underground shit.
You on a crazy ass website, nigga. But
nah, it was Trump talking. It was like
hey, this is an example that I was talking about what's the name? Stealing them niggas sound and shit. Amigos. Shout out to you, KOT. Hey, we gonna get that Anunnaki in. I saw you did that little weak ass stream, fam.
It wasn't weak, bro. That shit was straight, bro.
Who the hell is the business? Living the witness. Get the stack in the paper, stack in the paper, dial out. Cut.
That was the
that
early
shit
years,
from?
but that cadence right there, I don't think that was a coincidence, bro. I really don't. Thugs. But that was also in them examples of that quality where you beat that engineer.
Yeah, the damn engineer mixed it and master and take you out, boy. And that shit there, I been out there turned it off. But
we was pushing that shit through. Fucking yeah, we was bumping the shit out that shit like that shit was crisp.
Yeah. Yeah, we did that for a damn couple things. If it's goddamn hard enough, mixing and mastering, damn, you gonna damn bump it, and that shit gonna be on the goddamn radio.
Bird. I can't believe y'all let that nigga get away with that shit. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. He had to work hard as hell, bro. He had to work.
Hey,
he had to be grinding.
He
made the people love him, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
He made them love him,
when
man.
that nigga caught that body,
yeah,
dang, it wasn't nothing.
He put out so much music, you damn had to start gravitating toward him. Force fed your ass from the streets. Because at first, I gotta admit, I was not impressed with it. I was like, what the fuck is this damn shit, man? This shit out of here. But he kept down hitting you over the head with them another tape, another song, another tape. Then if you go to them late night hood spots, that's all they playing in their Gucci Man.
Wait, what the hell
2 hours with the Gucci Man.
What the hell you doing?
No, I got you coming in the garage so that I don't want you sitting out front and I'll go upstairs and get the wood and you get it sticky.
All right.
That's why I said come in the garage.
Yeah, shit.
Cameras everywhere. I ain't got you doing nothing.
Yeah. You like coming in and fucking stealing some shit, what you doing?
But yeah, man, a lot of niggas came up and made it who I never thought was gonna damn make it. You know who I had them damn X'd office. Nah, they don't have it. They ain't got it. He ain't got what it takes. But that just goes to show if you keep damn working at it and you keep your face and your name out there and your sound, shit, you can damn bullet foot through that.
Hey, bro, you know what I learned, D? Market your age, bro. Talk about shit that niggas going through your age is going through. You can talk about all type of shit. Like you in the 12th grade, you know what I'm saying?
No,
you can
bro,
talk about everything from the ninth on up, from kindergarten on up, you know what I'm saying?
Man, please don't
People
do that,
don't market themselves properly trying to keep up with the trends and shit. I feel like the plan that I got now, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm busting over ballroom music, shit you can listen to you with your family at a family gathering, shit you bang on a boat, in a van. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all them other niggas.
I'm about to say, bro, that's a dangerous road. I'm not taking it.
I'm doing it, bro.
It's like, if you do that, you got a real good chance of being a gimmick. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a gimmick. I'm a grown ass man that's supposed to be wearing dive hats.
But what I'm saying is, when you amplify that and you make that the interest point, that's what the people gonna love you for, and that's the only thing they're gonna accept you for. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they're going. Motherfucking
they're gonna typecast you. All you gotta do, bro, to tell the truth, is just make hot music. No one gives a fuck how old you are. It's just when you're so old in hip hop advances so fast, you sound outdated. Your beats sound outdated, and motherfuckers gonna be like, "Man, like you can rap." You know what I'm saying? But this ain't like church music. Your great grandmama can come into church and get down right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like any other genre of music where it stays the same, and you know you come up sounding like your idol and shit. Like you pay respect to them niggas, but you better not sound like them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So you better sound new, fresh. It evolves too fast, so you really just gotta be good at what you do and evolving and accepting change. Because a lot of things, when you get older, you don't like change. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to call shit gay and young and dumb, but that's what's paying. So if you incorporate it, you know what I'm saying?
Not me.
All you gotta do is just make hot music, bro. Just make hot music. You don't gotta, sell out and rap about the bullshit that they bring. You ain't gotta act like you pop pills and sip lean and none of that shit.
Yeah, the thing is,
if you come out making music like the top rappers right now, bro, they ain't gonna give a fuck about how old you is. When they find out, they can be like, damn, that's crazy. I thought that nigga was younger than that. And they gonna move the fuck on.
Hell no. You know what I did, Suave? I went through all my old hip hop beats and I kept the drums, but I put live drums under it. Make it feel like it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like it was done on purpose, like it's new.
Yeah. My thing is, I don't damn chase fans. That's the thing for me. I don't, I'm not. I'm trying to make sure my shit fresh and up to date, relevant, et cetera. But I'm not damn chasing fans. I'm going to get in where I damn fit in because I don't need 5 million people. Give me 15,000 people who like these. Hey, so Monster Mouth, how old is you? How old are you? Don't mind me asking. Well, I kind of feel the same way. Like I'm 35 now. I'm gonna be 36 in November. I kind of feel the same way. Like as far as like if you feel like your style is perfected to your, you know what I'm saying, to your qualifications, it's like if you ain't fucking with it, then don't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving. But if you fucking with it, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna come hard for you. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's a difference between us. I would say us because like we're still in the older generation. Even if we're not in the industry, we're still in the older generation of industry, as opposed to the younger dudes who's out here making sure everything that they do is for life. You know what I'm saying? Whether they like the song or not, they don't. It's not necessarily does the artist feel it. It's more so does their audience feel it. If the audience likes it, then they'll continue to perform it. Whereas then you get older artists that's like, nah, I can keep up with the style, but my view is more so I'm fucking with whoever is fucking with me type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a core fan base type shit. Like, if I got 30,000 motherfuckers that fuck with me everywhere I go, I'm cool with that, bro. If you got 30,000 motherfuckers, I got 30,000 motherfuckers. I don't need 100 million to validate my style. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get 30,000 people to rock with me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna turn this into a career. Because with 30,000, you know what I'm saying? I can sell merchandise. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, within that 30,000, I can make this shit pop. Yeah. But you got some artists that's like, if I don't have a million or better, I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
so it's like,
that's
more so
life right there. Like, if you think like that, no artist earns a million. Like, that's why when Soulja Boy and the people like that did the move, it was some shit. Because usually the way you get that is that it's like you earn you a group, core fan base, and then someone with a budget to step in and they'll market you to the millions of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't earn millions of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get the plug into the system that says, hey, you're on the radio, you're on TV, millions of people will be exposed to you. Well, billions of people will be exposed to you. Millions of people are investing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, I mean, if you're looking for that, like, you really fucking yourself over anyway, because.
And I think the artist can do that. I don't think that we have to hire somebody though, to do that. Like, if we really want, like, in the age that we're in now, like, you don't have to hire somebody to buy into a fucking society to do that. At this point, if you really wanted that exposure, like, all you got to do is like prep your mind to get on all these platforms and start, you know what I'm saying, like upping your shit. Like, yo, this me, you know what I'm saying, and start giving people a look into your life. I don't even think you need that, but it's like, it's been put there and it's been there for so long. People think that you have to use these little engines to get to the top. It's like, nah. I don't watch a whole lot of indie artists come up. Yeah.
That's new for us.
That's new.
We weren't not looking for no fucking record
all,
deal.
Nigga, I remember handing out posters when Crucial Conflict came to Florida, nigga. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember who the promoter was, but they paid me like $100 and I had to pass out like 1,000 flyers. But that's how they got their name out. To where when they came in town, the whole room is packed because they're like, oh, Crucial Conflict, and that one song, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, began to learn in the middle of the bar. Yeah. Yeah, but I remember that. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to now, all you got to do is click, click, click. And now social media, 3 million people are fucking exposed to your music. You know what I'm saying? Completely different. Just completely different.
You know what I'm saying? There's no more face-to-face type shit where you get interpersonal with the artist. It's almost like you knew the artist at a point in time. It's like, he wouldn't fall for no shit like that. But it's mainly because you get a chance to meet them, get to see their personality. You be like, yeah, he don't strike me as the type of person that would fall for that. Whereas in now, it's like, you have no idea what type of artist you're getting. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with Lil Nas X, you know that nigga was gay until
I knew that nigga was gay.
I mean, yeah, he was gay as fuck to me.
I ain't know what the fuck Old Town Road was there talking about, though.
Hey, bro, this is what I learned. Just go ahead and do the reverse promotion. Like, put a picture of yourself and shit like me. I'm gonna put some shit up there like they say this old man better than him. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna have some reverse promotion on my ass.
You gonna be a gimmick all the way through. You gonna blow though.
I don't know about that.
You gonna make the attention you get, you ain't gonna like that.
I'm gonna have an old man with a cane, nigga. They gonna be like, they say this old man sweeter than him.
Nigga, Eminem's 60. Fuck you talking about?
Did y'all hear
49?
Did y'all hear those two old drill rappers from England?
From UK?
Them motherfuckers kind of hard, man. Two white boys.
Just UK rapping is weak as shit. It's like American dancing. You know, like remember motherfuckers start doing the thing when they swing their arms around all these dumbass dances, and then all of a sudden all these white people, I could do that. Yeah, they done dumbed down rapping. They done dumbed down rapping in the UK to this like, I'm in the blood,
but
rolling,
Suave,
doing it all.
You got to hear them, man.
I heard them. I listened to the whole fucking video. Right. I went to that YouTube.
Oh, that motherfucker.
I found two other dudes that they beefing with. Two old white dudes.
They beefing.
I thought that shit was fake, bro. They really rap.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was real, bro. They was sweet.
Damn. I heard them on two old motherfuckers though. Hell no.
That boy came on floating, man. He came on floating. Came on an old geezer or something, he said. I was like, oh shit, this old white man.
I bet you they performing in Vegas and all over the place, bro.
Yeah, it's a gimmick for them. They can get off on that shit. You can't find two old black artists that we're gonna even respect right now. That are old, that are actually going drill, and then everyone gives them respect. Like that ain't gonna happen in America at all. If anything, they're gonna be told to sit down somewhere, get off the mic, all kind of unsavory shit. So,
it's getting to the point, man. It's like when you look at all of these like random videos that come up, all this exciting and awesome things that people be doing. Like people are noticing it's a bunch of talent out here. It don't matter the age. And I think that it doesn't, like that grandma that be doing the dances with her grandson and shit.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. There's certain places that I've learned like promote music, especially local music, more than others. In Florida, it ain't like that. In Florida, it's like you better know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. Otherwise, you're fucked. But like coming here, like Texas, like my first time hearing Zero from being in traffic. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, all these people like this artist. Who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, these are regular motherfuckers, but they promote their shit. Like, you come to Houston, they promote their Houston art. It's not like you going into like a place where they're just like, oh well, let me listen to these other artists in other states. They're like heavily promoting their art, and that's still popping off in like the Midwest. Because I've noticed like if you go to Midwest, you're gonna hear more local artists on the radio than you would the big artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they actually buy into it.
I'm about to say, in the Midwest, they usually play. We don't fuck with ourselves.
Yeah.
It's hard to get up. Yeah, bro. The Midwest, they play down south.
Before you hear your own shit, bro.
For sure.
And
your own shit will be number one somewhere else.
You good? All right.
No, if your shit number one somewhere else, they definitely fucking with you. No, if you made it, if you pop it, you're definitely but that's what I'm saying. We like the radio here just dick riders, bro. They don't really try to blow nobody up. They just listen to what's popular everywhere else. But they don't like down south. Down south will have the local DJ will be bumping.
Hey, I'm gonna switch to my phone, Swab. I'm sorry.
All right, the local DJ.
It's South Florida. It's South Florida, man. You have to blow up elsewhere first.
Yeah,
most places where it's crabby, you have to blow up elsewhere first. Then you can come back home after you done blew up. You know.
Kodak Black still don't get respect in the hood, and I'm just keeping it from like on a Florida. Anybody who knows Florida knows this. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, still beginning to get respect. You know what I'm saying? Within the realm of people liking the music from Florida. But like as a Floridian myself, like I personally like a lot of artists, but I like music. You know what I'm saying? Not too many people be like that in Florida. Like most of the time, it's like, nah, you local, we ain't fucking. If we don't hear you on the radio with somebody who's already bigger or established, like it ain't even gonna make it cross some places. And then in certain areas, you have certain local artists who are just that hot. You know what I'm saying? That's just like, well, you can't deny this motherfucker. But they're not on the big platform. You know what I'm saying? They just make the club hop and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not in the industry, they're not getting industry money, and they're more than likely not making anything more than like making 50 grand a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being real.
They said Siobhan got sentenced to 22 years and 6 months.
Whoa.
So
how long?
22 years and 6 months. Is that fair? He's supposed to get like 40 something years.
Who got that long?
The dude who killed I was about to say Freddie Gray.
George Floyd. Oh, Derek Chauvin. Okay. They only gave him 20?
22 years.
He ain't gonna have to do the whole 20. We already know how that goes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that fair? Like,
What's with the 50p charge when I pay card? Came for the beggar ball scratching. I've had enough of these mugs. Rolling them up in a rock. Come round the back.
y'all music is complete trash over there, bro. Y'all gotta step y'all game up. I don't give a fuck.
When I saw that, I was so damn shocked, man. I was so damn shocked and appalled. I was like, what the fuck? What is this? Are they down making a mockery of us? Or what the hell is going on?
Not us.
You know, yeah, not us. But
yeah, this the shit out of the nigga that come out sounding like that. Probably good. But they snapping. You listen to that UK drill shit over there? They snapping. And they got more substance because they actually got money and guns. Dude had a gun. And none of them niggas show no gun they really. I know nigga had a gun on y'all ass.
He had a gun?
Yeah. No, it's illegal.
It's hard as fuck to get a gun over there. Or it down used to be.
It is.
Okay. So nigga put the blade on you.
My life put that big ass motherfucking hawk around.
But yeah, I was shocked and appalled when I seen that, man. It just didn't even sit right with me. But hey, let them live. Fuck it. If they got a market, I guess. I don't know who their damn market is.
Shit, the majority population,
I hope,
which is white people.
Okay. You know, because I would think that white people would damn front on them. Hey, all right, so check it out.
Did y'all brothers know that there's a whole market of damn white people rapping, and they rapping country bumps and shit, man? They damn rapping country bumpkin like farm life, man, and the shit huge. They be getting like damn millions of damn views and shit. I had no idea, you know.
Yeah, I mean, anything a white person do in America can easily hit 1 million views because, like, the population.
Because so many of them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I'm pretty sure it's motherfuckers out there rapping mouth rap, shit, rape.
I was shocked and appalled, man.
Yeah,
I was shocked and appalled. You got motherfuckers in motherfucking cowboy boots and Daisy Duke pants, niggas, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I had no idea till a motherfucking Pilgrim showed me, man. I was like, damn.
And they got a feature from somebody too.
I'm like, oh, all right. I see what y'all doing. Go ahead and turn it off now. I can't take no more. Can't take no more. So that's what showed me that one of the keys to the game is getting in where you damn fit in. Do what you do it well, and you're gonna get your 10, 15, 20,000 people who are loyal to you. Yeah, and then you can grow from there.
You gotta pay attention to why they like do it, and the stuff that stick out to people, give it to them. But a lot of the times they can have a problem because it's usually something corny that they didn't even intend on being big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So once they bite on that, you be like, man, hold on, you like that over this shit?
Yeah. You ever damn listen to them artists who they be shocked that their bullshit song blew up, and they didn't be like, that's just something I made bullshit, and this what the fuck you all want? Be like, nigga, I ain't no damn underlay nigga, really. I just made this bullshit. But if this is what you all want, I guess.
Yeah, but that's how you get your money.
Heard multiple artists do that.
You fund the project for your core audience off the consumer money of the person that goes out every weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get the money from them. So give them the corny shit, and your core fans buy your album, and they get what they love you for there. But it takes so much experience and people talking to you about it. You know what I'm saying? But
So let me ask you all this, because I've been listening to a lot of artists now, and it seems like they're saying that you shouldn't put an album out now. You should just drop singles. How y'all feel about that?
If you got the plug, if you already got your money connected to the music, yeah. But if you a nobody, you better flood the streets, albums. But I mean, clearly we've been overworked and undercharged. So niggas like that million that you thought you was gonna get, you only got like 200,000. You could get that 200,000 just putting out singles instead of you know what I'm saying, making all this extra bread for so and so up the ladder and shit.
Because at least down south, you got niggas who done blew up off of one damn single, and they done living off of one damn single for like 2 years, 3 years, and then people start asking for a damn album, maybe. But like down south, especially, we not really listening to albums like that. We only listen to damn singles, man, and that made me rethink my damn strategy. Me and my partner, like, shit, niggas want damn singles, man, because people attention span so damn short now, and they own to the damn necks. So that's something me and my partner really damn wrestling with, man. Should we spend all this money, put a damn album out, or just keep on pumping them with damn singles? And I don't know where I stand on that, really. But the game is changing. That's the main thing. And people our age, especially my age, we have to make sure that we ain't stuck in our damn ways and thinking that it's still one way when it's really a damn whole other way. I have to be damn careful of that, thinking that I'm still in motherfucking 98. Just like a lot of other artists older artists who have been out and have been out. When you listen to them talk, they will tell you that, just like y'all was talking about earlier, they were used to handing out flyers and, going to places in person, and they not really up on down social media stuff. They don't really know about Instagram. They talking about, they're going to have someone make them down Instagram page. And I'm like, yo, man, you gotta tighten up. If you really trying to damn do this shit, you're going to have to be able to meet your consumers where they want to be met at. That's something else that older artists gotta look out for. You hear that, Lance, man? Don't be trying to physically sell CDs, nigga. I haven't bought a CD in 15 years, man. Better give me a damn link, Lance. Give me a link to your damn music. But actually, my car don't even have a CD player. Let me see. No, I don't. I don't even have a CD player.
That's that shit indeed. We're in this thing, man. I'm gonna wrap this one up at 3 hours and 20 minutes, man. Appreciate everybody that came through. I don't know, maybe another motherfucker go live. I don't know. But if not, I'll go back live later today. Shout out to the whole
you need
family,
to get on your job, do some damn music. Get in the goddamn studio, nigga. Go do your job in the studio.
Actually. And shout out to Sullivan's Debate League, man. This is the Argument League, man. Black Power, peace, shalom, shalom, assalamu alaikum, hotel, passe, go mizzle, mother, father, child, loud as hell. Shout out to Brandon Bay, man. Blue, Solomon, the Zolly, Nance, everybody that came through, man. We out.
So good stuff.